The first thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. Don't just get him out of the ring, get him out of the WWF. Because I've proved, son, without a shadow of a doubt, you ain't got what it takes anymore. You sit there and you thump your Bible and you say your prayers, and it didn't get you anywhere. Talk about your Psalms, talk about John 3:16. Austin 3:16 says, I just whipped your ass.
And now, his opponent. Whoa. Just sit back and relax for a minute. Whoa, just sit down for a minute and be quiet. First of all, he's a beer-swilling fool.
Tell it like it is.
He's a foul-mouthed punk.
A real ring announcer.
He's a disgrace to every human being alive today.
Yeah.
Well, I got news for you. I am not going to introduce a bum. That's all there is.
What? I don't blame him.
Well, this man needs no introduction. I can tell you that. This was the building in 1996 at the King of the Ring where the phrase Austin 3:16 was born. When he told Jake Roberts that Austin 3:16 says, I just whipped your ass. And remember, Mr. McMahon, the referee, wants the title belt in more ways than one, literally and figuratively. We know that.
Do it right now. He's the owner. Make it snappy.
Austin knows he puts his hands on McMahon. The belt is gone, automatically gone. What an opportunity for Dude Love. Vince McMahon, the referee. There is not two referees. There's not a referee in the ring or out of the ring. There is one referee. He is the owner of this company. He is in the ring now.
He's the man.
Whoa! Well, I just believe that business is going to pick up. Undertaker here for another piece of Mr. McMahon, or is he here to volunteer to make sure that Mr. McMahon will officiate this match fairly?
This is not right. Look at Mr. McMahon. He is livid. I don't blame him.
I think things may have started to go awry for Mr. McMahon and company. I don't think this was in their business plan. Collar and elbow tie-up. Dude Love with about a 30-pound weight advantage on Stone Cold Steve Austin. The WWF title is on the line here.
Look out, look out. Oh, come on. That's an assault. That's like a visual assault, isn't it? That's battery.
Side headlock by Dude Love. Dude going for a cover here. And pretty quick count there.
Did you see? Look at the Undertaker starting to come in the ring.
Austin now the side headlock. Again, Dude shoots him off, buries the knee to the abdomen, and Dude going for the cover again, and Austin had to kick out at one. Again, Dude Love, side headlock takeover. Well, Mr. McMahon discounted, and one of Austin's shoulders was at least a foot off the ground.
One was down.
Was 1 foot, one shoulder was down. Hard elbow by Stone Cold.
Well, there is an Undertaker at ringside.
Downstairs goes Dude Love, right hand. Catching Austin on the ropes, Irish whip now, but Austin reverses. Buries the foot into the midsection of Dude Love and takes him down.
This is where Dude's gonna have to really reach down.
Oh, those Dude's teeth.
Oh,
Those are Dude's teeth.
what? Hey, wait a minute! Oh, no!
And Austin just got Dude's teeth and threw him to the crowd.
Oh, Dude has lost his smile.
I guess there goes that GQ cover. Dude Love has lost his smile. Stop that. He lost his front two teeth.
Teeth out there.
Hard right hands by Dude Love.
You gotta pick up the slack, Dude. You gotta do it on your own, baby. Oh, no.
Lou Thesz press. Right hands.
Stop those fists, Vince. Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Boy, that was impact there. Dude, whiplash right over the top rope to the floor. I'll tell you what, when you get outside here, you really get in Dude's domain.
Right. Do something, Dude. There it is.
And first, Austin, kidneys first into the steel steps. Maybe the top of Austin's quadricep, that thigh muscle may have struck the edge of the steps too, I'm not sure.
I think I saw Mr. McMahon. Motion. Come on, Dude.
Undertaker in this very ring, in this very building, just about 2 years ago, suffered a defeat at the hands of Mankind, the alter ego of Dude Love, Cactus Jack.
No count out. I'm not going to say no count out. Let's go. Get back in the ring. Let's go.
You hear Mr. McMahon? He said no countouts. Get back in the ring.
You never normally hear a referee admonishing a wrestler like that. A Russian leg sweep there. Dude going for the cover. McMahon dives down and gets a 2 count. And Austin has to kick out at the 2. And now Dude Love is spotting Austin.
Well, apparently that's okay with Mr. McMahon, the referee.
Oh, wow. Well, this match is not a no disqualification match. It is a regularly sanctioned match with no special stipulations to the best of our knowledge.
With Vince cheering Dude on. Mr. McMahon, rather.
Dude Love now focusing on the back. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Mr. McMahon's ready to dive down there at a moment's notice and count to 3.
Austin certainly the toughest SOB in the WWF. He may be the luckiest SOB if he walks out of Milwaukee with a WWF title. And maybe it right there. 1, 2, and Austin kicked out. Austin will not stay down.
He may be the third sad case we leave here tonight.
The rattlesnake will not die.
Uh-oh!
Good neck breaker. Austin with a neck breaker. Big move. Austin just lacing Dude Love with 3 clotheslines.
I think Mr. McMahon needs to admonish him again.
Out down. He's not breaking any rules.
Yeah, let him out of the corner.
All right, the mandible claw.
Oh, yes.
The mandible claw. Dude's got the mandible claw. And he's hung.
Oh, no! Get him out, Vince, he's hung!
My God, he's hung. Dude Love is hung by the neck. He lost a half an ear that way in Germany several years ago. And look at the Undertaker.
Oh, look out, Mr. McMahon!
Looking over the referee's shoulder.
Yeah.
Remind everybody.
They're fighting like crazy.
Man.
Now Dude Love just hip locked Austin right across the Spanish commentator's table.
And Mr. McMahon is ready to ring the bell.
Oh, he's
This is a reminder that this match is a no disqualification.
oh, what? Since when? Since when? Since now? That's not right.
He's reminding you, you idiot. Huh? What?
Well, they're making the rules up as they go then. What's fair about that, King?
I don't know.
And now Dude Love choking the rattlesnake. And I guess by
No
Mr.
DQ.
McMahon's hand,
No
it is a no
disqualification. He can do
disqualification.
it. Look out!
Briscoe got wiped out.
Ah!
Austin throwing Dude Love right on Briscoe. Austin's beating the hell out of Dude Love. Disqualified. Now Austin's in the front row. Good God Almighty with a clothesline. And Dude Love landed on his head right on the concrete. Austin's walking all over Briscoe. Dude Love caught on his hands and knees. McMahon made it a no disqualification match.
Watch it. Oh, man.
My God, look at this clothesline, folks.
I've never seen anything like it.
What's this? What's this? Good God on concrete. Naked concrete. I'll tell you, the human body is not supposed to be smacking concrete like that. Oh, Austin made a big mistake there. A huge mistake that is now going to allow Dude Love some time. Austin's mistake has bought Dude Love some time, and look at our gallant, brave timekeeper.
He's up. He's got the hammer ready still.
The next Jim Thorpe,
He's a
give me a
trooper.
break. Baseball slide by Dude Love. Hell, this is not resembling a wrestling match any longer, folks.
Look at Gerald Briscoe. He needs to be in the Hall of Fame tonight.
Dude Love, what's he gonna do here? Dude Love.
Oh, man.
Grabbing Austin right by the neck and snapping off that neck breaker right out there on the floor.
And look at.
Reminder.
Another reminder.
This is a reminder in this match. Falls count anywhere.
Since when? Since when? That's not right.
Why not?
That isn't.
Just a reminder for the referee.
No falls count anywhere. And Austin able to get out of the backslide. I'll tell you, we have seen this human being, Mick Foley, in any incarnation, is a dangerous son of a gun.
I can't believe that.
The toughest SOB in the WWF. Need to fight. He's fighting for his life. They're getting in no man's land here.
Oh, man.
Austin backdrop on the car hood.
Right through that windshield with his leg.
Mr. McMahon has made this a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Count him.
Austin able to kick out, and our referee is certainly he's very unbiased, isn't he, folks? Austin face first on that car hood.
More work for Briscoe Brothers Body Shop. Shut him up.
Well, I've never seen that before.
Look at this. Watch it, Mr. McMahon. There's glass back there.
Dude Love with nothing to lose, everything to gain. Austin blocks the right hand. Austin comes back. Dude Love break the odds.
Look out.
A hot shot. Right on that gremlin or whatever the hell it is. And Dude Love kicked out at 2.
You got to admit, Mr. McMahon's calling it fair right down the middle.
And the Undertaker's there to make sure of it. Oh, Briscoe's down there with a bell.
1, 2.
No.
Yes. 2.
McMahon's cronies are there for immortal support.
Oh, what's he going to do now?
They're on top of the car.
Hey, that's upholstery he's messing up now.
The WWF Championship. Austin was going for a stunner on the car, on the top of the car.
He got stunned himself.
Austin went face first, right over the edge of the other car.
That's a Mercury, too.
Austin went face first over that old Mercury. And then a sunset flip.
You got it. Wasn't that 3? Let's take a look at Stone Cold trying to go for that stunner again, JR. But he missed it. It was great.
Austin going for the stunner moments ago on the automobile.
But he didn't connect.
Left part of your screen. Austin going for the stunner. And his head caught that bumper coming right across that Mercury.
Hey, look at this.
Dude Love's got a pole. That's a lead pipe.
Got a pipe.
And Mr. McMahon made it a no disqualification.
Wait a minute. You're not going to pay a lot for this muffler. That's an exhaust pipe or something, isn't it?
Ooh. Austin face first now on the trunk of that car. Austin fighting back. Austin's busted open.
Oh, yeah.
A WWF champion has been busted open by Dude Love.
You should have had an airbag.
Austin backdropped on the floor.
That's it.
There's a cover. It could be all. Yes. No. God, look how close.
That's a good fair count, though.
Austin has been lacerated at the hands of Dude Love. What a brutal, brutal contest.
Yes!
Snap suplex on the floor. This one is not for the weak at heart.
Get him anywhere. Get him, dude. Cover him.
Mr. McMahon admonishing Dude Love. Austin is a bloody mess.
Where's dude going?
Dude Love crawling on top of this car.
Come on, he's out. What's he gonna do?
Oh, he's gonna drop an elbow. An elbow. And Austin was rolling when Dude was jumping. And the only thing Dude dropped an elbow on was a concrete. And look at The Undertaker.
No.
I think Mr. McMahon, and rightfully so, a little intimidated by the Phenom, The Undertaker. And look at Austin. Austin said earlier in the day to me he was going to win his belt, keep his belt rather. He was going to beat Dude Love, and anybody else that got in his way right in the ring. Austin doesn't want to end this thing in the back seat of an old Mercury.
I know, this is like a demolition derby back there. Get him back in the ring.
The old Joey Chitwood Thrill Show has got nothing on this match. Austin bleeding.
Watch it.
They're back in the ring. The rules have changed as we have gone along here.
Oh. That's just a reminder, JR.
Well, Patterson just tripped. Patterson just tripped Austin.
Inadvertent.
Look at McMahon's he almost fell over Dude Love to make the cover.
Oh,
There's a mean streak with that human being. Mrs. Foley's baby boy has got a mean, insane streak.
that's because Mr. Vince McMahon brings out the best in Dude Love. Oh, look at that blood.
Austin.
Hey, Stone Cold, this blood's for you.
Dude has just exposed the turnbuckle. That's steel, exposed steel. And Austin's cranium just smacked that steel. Boy, he looks to be bleeding for 2 or 3 spots on that head.
I think that head got caught on a bumper somewhere.
Austin may be marked for life from this match.
That's nothing like the scar that losing the WWF title will leave on you. To be an ex-champion so quickly after 8 years. Oh, man!
The end may be near for the Stone Cold Steve Austin reign as WWF champion. It started at WrestleMania in Boston. It may end tonight at Over the Edge here in Milwaukee.
You ever seen a rattlesnake get run over out on an interstate? That's what you're seeing right here.
That exposed turnbuckle, again, working to Dude Love's favor.
Ooh-wee. Get ready, Gerald Briscoe, get ready.
Look at McMahon. He's taunting Austin, taunting him to give up, give up.
Oh.
And Austin will not give up. He will not quit. He's a rattlesnake. Oh, Dude Love got it again. That should be it. 1, 2, 3, oh.
Come on.
McMahon was literally inches away
Believe
from
me,
the 3 count.
if The Undertaker wasn't standing here at ringside, he would already been counted out.
Well, that's not right. Pat Patterson just handed Dude Love a chair.
Vince is tired.
No disqualification. It was made after the match started.
That's just a reminder.
Dude Love has taken it over the edge
I see a smile.
with the assistance of Mr. McMahon and his associates.
That's what it's all about, JR, over the edge.
Double arm DDT right on the chair. My God, it's got to be over. It is. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Go ahead, say 3. With The Undertaker.
How much more can Austin's anatomy take?
Well, maybe this. this. Oh!
Right in the face of Dude. And down goes the #1 contender. Austin is having trouble standing. He's had the hell beat out of him. He's back up. He wants to fight.
Get that chair away from me, Vince. Oh, no! Oh, my God!
He's out. Count him. Count him. Count him, damn it. You count him.
If you touch him, you'll forfeit the title. This is it. I dare you to touch him. Oh, my God!
Dude Love. It's McMahon. McMahon's out. McMahon's out. Stunner. That's all.
No referee! No!
There's another referee. Mike Chioda. Wait a minute.
Oh, man!
Patterson just hit the other referee. And now Mankind is up. He's got the claw on Austin. McMahon is knocked out. Dude Love's got the claw on Austin.
And Pat Patterson has decked.
Patterson's out. Undertaker pulls Patterson out.
No!
There goes Briscoe now. Here comes Briscoe now. Undertaker's got Briscoe. Look out! Look out! Look out! Got him!
Oh, my God!
Dude Love the claw back on Austin. There's a Stone Cold Stunner. The referee McMahon is out.
Are we still on?
Austin pulls the referee over.
No way!
Hell yeah! You damn right!
The winner of this bout is still World Wrestling Federation champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
My God, look at the carnage! The Undertaker made his presence felt, but Stone Cold Steve Austin has done it! The rattlesnake has struck! Austin is still the champion!
I can't believe it! Look at poor Pat Patterson and poor Gerald Briscoe!
And you gotta look at Austin looking right at the eyes of the Undertaker. What's that all about? That was not a look of endearment with the Undertaker and Austin. A look of respect? Probably. Well, there goes the Volunteer. And Stone Cold Steve Austin is the toughest son of a bitch I ever saw to overcome this. Oh! We got Patterson out here.
Are you all right, Pat? Look at poor Gerald Briscoe! Are you all right, Jerry?
You reap what you sow.
Look at this!
Somehow, some way, the toughest SOB in the WWF has done it. He has done it.
Let me know when you're ready, Steve.
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, stand by. And action.
Pink tights. What the hell is that all about, Brett? This ain't no ballet class, son. And if you've got dancing on your mind when that bell rings, you're gonna get your ass kicked that much sooner. Sunglasses and sparklers, all the fireworks. It's a bunch of horse and you know it. You call yourself a hit man. I think you're pathetic. Observe this, Tajiri. I am the World Wrestling Federation champion.
そう。
Look at the belt.
そう、チャンピオン。あなたがチャンピオン。
Look, look, touch it. Look, touch it.
いいですか？いいですか？
You want to hold it? Yeah.
俺くれるんですかこれ？ありがとう。
Easy, easy. It ain't right. It ain't right. You know it's not right. I know it's not right. Everybody knows it's not right for Stone Cold to be treated like it's right.
そうかもしれないです。
What do you think the solution is?
はい。い
What do you think?
や私はその。
You're a very wise man. I appreciate the help, my friend. I appreciate the help. You've taken a lot of weight off my shoulders. I'm deeply grateful and most humble. Oh, thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
Well, they've won the titles, so now let's see how long they can hold on to them.
Well, I tell you, here's two guys I would love to just put these guys feather in their caps, Brad Armstrong and youngster Robbie V. But they're in against two guys, Eric, that have developed such a complementary style and tag team. The aerial assault of Pillman and the non-stop aggression of Steve Austin.
Armstrong and Robbie V have got a lot of good things going. Now, Robbie V brings a real prophetic martial arts ability to the ring. Brad Armstrong, probably one of the premier technicians in the sport today. There's a good look at it right there.
Oh yeah, excellent wrestler, second generation wrestler, has all the moves. But in terms of tag teaming here, I don't know how him and Robbie V are going to communicate.
Oh, they're new. Let's face it, they have not been together a long time, and that is a decided disadvantage.
Look at the leverage here Armstrong's applying. He knows how to put his weight. Oh, and Austin knows where to put his knee.
Absolutely. Puts it squarely into the midsection. Right into the side of the head, and Pillman got caught flat-footed. And
that
now
backfired.
Armstrong turns it up a notch.
No.
Rolls up. Austin got a 2 count out of it. Nice on Brad.
Let's see if Austin turns his back on Armstrong again.
I don't think he will. Tigers made. In comes Robbie V. Look for some fireworks here. Robbie V comes in. Focuses on the arm. He's going to try to hyperextend the joint.
Well, here's Robbie V. He's coming in with really a unique style, combining a lot of martial arts. And for guys like Austin and Pillman, it's a completely different strategy to tangle with than a pure wrestling, catch as catch can. It'll be interesting to watch what this kid does here.
Comes off the ropes, ducks under the clothesline. Oh, look at this. Back leg front kick to the midsection, makes it up to the rope. Oh, spinning cross body block. 2 count out of it. Holy cow! Stunning Steve Austin. He'd have had his teeth kicked right out of his head if he would have ducked under that kick.
Yeah, real quick reflex on the part of Austin, just saved his scalp.
Back leg round kick, tornado kick. Pillman's going, Pillman's laughing at Robbie V, but at the same time, he's staying way clear of those kicks.
He's laughing as he backed away.
Well, he saw that, elbow and chin. Ouch! Chop to the top of the chest. Look at the splits! Did you see that? Robbie V dropped into the splits. Pillman went right over the top of him. Couple of back leg round kicks right to the side of the head. And a jump back side kick. Right on the money. Back flip. Press. Cover. 2 count.
Oh,
yeah!
What an onslaught by the kid here. Drop toe hold into that armbar. He's all over Pillman.
I love it. I love it. I love it a lot.
This guy's flying around like Captain Planet.
Captain Planet, that's one of my favorite shows. Thank you.
Of course it is.
Pitch it every weekend. Sunday nights. Never miss it. And Pillman didn't miss with that elbow. chop to the top of the chest. Armstrong reverses the Irish whip. Pillman up over the top. Armstrong out of the corner. Man, did he convert that arm drag. Drop kick. Oh, man, we've got to take a break. Talk about bad timing. Right now, we got to go. Matt Chance, you'll get a replay. If not, we'll be back. Stay with us. Pillman taking Robbie V into the top turnbuckle. Hey, everybody, welcome back to WCW Pro. Yeah, we got action. Main event, Robbie V, Brad Armstrong, Pillman and Austin, the new World Tag Team Champions. And Robbie V, he is in the wrong part of town.
Yeah, well, I tell you, Armstrong made the tag, but Robbie V walked into just a brilliant strategy game plan by the champions, Pillman and Austin.
Robbie V going to the midsection. Austin, this guy is he is so aggressive, Steve Austin.
He's a machine, Eric. He's a machine.
He is a machine. Irish whip.
Models himself after me.
Oh, really?
Oh!
Look at that, drop kick. That was a modest thing for you to say, Larry.
Thank you.
Robbie V in trouble here.
Well, I tell you what, a lot of guys like Robbie V and all these kids, they come in looking good, but after a few years, they all get that Freddy Krueger look.
After taking punishment like this, it's easy to see why.
Yeah. Now Armstrong must be getting a little frustrated knowing that the neophyte, Robbie V, may be puzzled, and he's definitely in the wrong position of the ring.
Pillman talking to Steve Austin, perhaps a little bit of strategy here.
Well, they got Robbie V in trouble, and they don't want him getting to Armstrong.
Yeah, well, Armstrong's been out of there for a long time. He is definitely the fresh man, but they are just pummeling Robbie V. Tag, Pillman goes to the top turnbuckle.
Look at the teamwork they're employing here.
Wow! Drives him head first into the hardtack. Robbie V looks like he's unconscious. 1, 2. Pillman could have had him. They're playing with him. Get him out of here. Get Pillman. I'll tell you what, the referee should call this match.
Well, I tell you, I can appreciate the tenacity, but when you got a man beat him. That could have been a very stupid move on the part of Pillman.
Oh, Pillman just toying with him. Ow! Chop to the top of the chest. And now Robbie V, double chop. Irish whip into the corner. Cross body block. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a 2 count.
Yeah, could have had a 5 count. Only got 2 out of it.
Oh!
Well, Robbie V seeing stars, not the ones on the tights of Pillman. Cover. 1, 2.
See, the inexperience of Robbie V could have cost him. Give Pillman a shot. Tag Brad Armstrong.
Robbie V taking the punishment here.
Kid's in trouble. Good night, Robbie!
Was that about a 2.5 or 3 spins in midair?
It's about a 2.5 gator.
Austin, cover. 1, 2. Man, what a brutal matchup.
Certainly is for Robbie V. These guys are all over him. Look at him. Tagging in, tagging out in their neck of the woods.
Oh, did you see that? The eyes roll back in his head.
I can hardly keep from laughing myself.
Get the smile off your face. How can you do color commentary while you're smiling like that?
Look at this kid's mouth. They bloodied him open. They knocked his teeth out.
Robbie V comes off the ropes, sets up, catches Pillman.
By the hair. Did it by the hair.
Survival. Oh, man, he was about 6 inches from a tag, and he got spiked. Austin, oh, wait a minute. Robbie V, standing sidekick. Takes Austin off his feet.
He got him right in the sternum, but I don't think he knows where he's at.
Come on, Robbie. Yeah!
He got it!
He made it. Brad Armstrong nails Pillman. Austin. Drops Bowman, drops Austin. This guy is absolutely on fire.
And he walked into a thumb.
Rake in the eyes, thumb in the eye. Ducks under the clothesline. Russian leg sweep. Cover. 1, 2. Broken up by Austin.
Austin's there, baby.
And now Robbie V comes in. All 4 men in the ring. Referee trying to get some control here. Armstrong nails Austin. Robbie V.
Well, Robbie V's got to get pushed out of here. He's not the legal man.
He's confusing the issue here. Uh-oh, look out.
Oh!
Tag is made. In comes Brian Pillman. Oh, look at this.
Goes both of them.
Oh, double. 1, 2, 3. Your winner.
Now that's teamwork.
Now we're ready.
We're speeding.
Damn it, that hot.
Thanks.
Okay, that's good. That's a pre-tape. Okay, I'm ready. Sorry about that. I'm ready now.
Rule number 1, don't touch his radio.
Yeah, you got that shit right. Yeah, don't touch the radio.
So what's going to be on the radio tonight?
Tonight we're going to listen to a lot of things. A lot of times when you ride down the road, you get a disco Saturday night or Sunday night, whatever night it is. A lot of times you get that on the weekend. We'll play all the good old songs like that. We'll probably be spinning about, depends on what kind of mood I'm in, because it depends on what I'm trying to accomplish. Country music will be on the damn thing probably 85% of the time. Now, if we head into a good hard rock market, well then we'll be rocking. Anything from Ted Nugent to old Boston or whatever they got on there. We might get lucky here in the new Rage Against the Machine song. We might do something like that, but it'll probably be mostly country because that's he just seems to find.
So I guess we're not going to be hearing any Notorious B.I.G. or...
Oh, I dig rap stuff the most. They were playing that, what was that song that, they played some Tupac the other night. And I was digging that. I used to have a double CD. I do it all, Mike. We'll watch. We'll even hit some slow in there sometimes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
He's a romantic at heart. He won't tell anybody, but...
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get it all. We'll get a good mix of just about everything.
You're on their feet here in Milwaukee, and the Rattlesnake with no tag team partners coming alone to be 3 men, and this is not a good decision by the Rattlesnake. I wish he had tried to recruit a couple of partners here, King. Well, you reap what you sow, JR. You don't trust anybody, and you don't find anybody that wants to help you out. I just wondered what Triple H meant when he said Stone Cold was going to provoke him here tonight. Well, Austin and Triple H cannot provoke the other here. Well, we know that a Stone Cold and Triple H provoke each other if they get physical tonight, that they're both out of the Royal Rumble as ordered by the CEO of this company, the chairman, I should say, Mr. McMahon. Three WWF champions. The man that Stone Cold had beat for the WWF title last Monday night, if it hadn't been for Triple H.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the opponent at a combined weight of 692 pounds, the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champion, Agent Christian, and the World Wrestling Federation Champion, Kurt Angle.
I don't know why the hell is Austin smiling. He's got nothing to smile about here. 3 against 1 is... He's got a death wish. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Wait a minute. Here come the Acolytes. Here come APA. Bradshaw and Farouk. I think Austin's recruited the APA. That's on him. That's why the Rattlesnake was smiling. He knew all along. Two more beer-drinking, ass-kicking men. Bradshaw and Farouk have joined Austin in this 6-man tag team matchup. You got that right. The old drinking buddies have reunited here. This is awful. Austin set the trap and led us all to believe he was not going to have any partners after Edge and Christian. Oh, look at get out of there, Kurt. That's a good idea. Oh, Angle tagged up Christian in. Austin outsmarted everybody, including his adversaries here tonight.
Oh, look out. Oh, that huge cowboy boot right in the face of Christian. No.
Bradshaw and Rick both wearing those cowboy boots. And you know what that could mean?
What?
That means they're going to put it around somebody's face.
Oh, no. Oh.
Oh, man, Bradshaw. The clubbing forearm to the back of one half of the tag team champions.
Come on, Christian, do something. Oh, no.
Bradshaw and Farouk are
Don't do that.
two of the 30 men in the Royal Rumble match this Sunday on pay-per-view. And they could be whooping each other's ass on Sunday. And Kurt Angle in to make sure that we didn't see a powerbomb.
Wouldn't that be ironic? APA busted up, having to fight each other. And you're right, that could happen Sunday. Ooh. Oh.
And knocked down by Bradshaw.
Oh, look out. Look out. Oh.
What a suplex. And there's a tag. Here comes Farouk. Stone Cold has outsmarted his adversaries here tonight. That's why Austin was smiling. But Austin wasn't smiling last Monday night when he had the WWF title won and got screwed right out of it by Triple H.
Listen to these people. They are absolutely electric here tonight. Oh, my gosh. Well, I'll tell you what. You know what? I'm just thinking. The Acolytes, they may be getting along with Austin here tonight, but they could be his adversary in the Royal Rumble.
They could be. They will be his adversary this Sunday on pay-per-view. It'll be every man for himself. All 30 of them.
Listen to these people.
But King, think about it. If you win the Royal Rumble, you're guaranteed to be in the main event at WrestleMania, and you're guaranteed to meet the WWF champion.
Uh-oh, here we go. Now, this is what I want to see. This is where Kurt Angle has a chance to prove his point. He said he could have beaten Stone Cold, and I believe him. He had Stone Cold beat. Prove it again, Kurt. Show the world.
Are you hallucinating?
What do you mean?
Another suplex. That's what we saw last week. A whole series of suplexes delivered by Kurt Angle on Stone Cold.
Oh, there's
another aggressive, violent suplex, dropping Austin right back on his neck and head.
Yeah, that's really taking it out of the old rattlesnake now, hasn't it? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Just because Stone Cold has given. Oh, look out, another. Oh, no.
On Austin. Austin landing almost on his feet and fighting back with those Texas size right hands.
Oh, look at that move. Beautiful. Wow, another one. Another duck. Uh-oh. Ow!
Barney Buster. Leg is hooked.
Kick out.
And 3, no, I got a 2 count. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Cheers.
Look out. Look out.
What?
Andrew Christian turned a concerto on the rattlesnake. And here come the Acolytes. And there go the tag champions.
Oh, my gosh. Run away, guys. Run away. Uh-oh. Whoa, no. Come back. Help Kurt.
Austin putting the WWF champion on the turnbuckle.
Come back.
The APA running Andrew Christian right out of the arena.
This is not good for Kurt. Where are you going, Kurt?
Here's a suplex. Austin got a suplex of his own, but he took some more out of himself. But look at the WWF champion. The leg is hooked. And we got a long 2.
He ain't a long 2. See, I told you Austin couldn't beat him. Kurt Angle kicked that in just like he would have kicked out of that stunner last week.
Well, you're hallucinating.
I am not.
Yeah, you believe that. And you'll be one of the few people on earth that will. Austin backing up the WWF champion in the corner.
Hey, look at.
What's Austin?
Oh, no.
The game out here. The man that screwed Austin out of the WWF title last Monday night here on Raw.
Austin, you better not provoke him.
The game and Angle. Oh, low blow. Referee Earl Hebner admonishing verbally the game.
He didn't see that, did he?
He certainly did not.
What was it? I didn't see it either.
A low blow. Take my word for it. The game and Austin cannot have any physical confrontation here tonight, or they could both be out of the Royal Rumble this Sunday.
I'll tell you what, Austin, I think Austin's trying to provoke Triple H now.
Gut wrench. Who's got it?
No!
The Rock Stick got it.
That may provoke Triple H right there.
Austin, no cover, but right hands. Right in the temple of Kurt Angle.
You better quit. You're provoking Triple H. You better not do that, Austin.
Oh, I can feel how great this Royal Rumble is going to be Sunday. Oh, what a suplex.
Yes.
Belly to belly, overhead suplex. Austin is down.
It's deja vu all over again.
The champion's got the cover. And he's got, no, he doesn't have 3. The rattlesnake kicked out.
That's a long 2 count if I ever saw one.
And the cover.
Count.
Austin's right shoulder shooting off the canvas.
The game's looking like he's getting provoked.
Well, he got no business out here anyway. He can watch this on a monitor. He can watch it at home.
Oh,
Man, what a shot by Angle. Angle. He almost beheaded Stone Cold.
Why don't you just admit it, JR? That was impressive. That was very impressive. Say it.
I just did, damn it. Listen
You
every
didn't
now.
say it was impressive. Well, oh, here comes the Olympic Slam. No, wait.
Angle looking for the Olympic Slam. They got countered.
Oh, look out.
Side wrestling leg sweep by Austin. Got it from the right side.
Where's Austin learning all these wrestling moves? I can't believe it.
You've always had him, King. You know that. Angle hung up to dry.
Oh, look out. Yeah. Oh, man.
Austin put on the brakes. Angle avoided the contact. Luckily for the temple. This started out. Oh, no. Deep down press. Right hands.
Oh, no.
A six-man tag has broken down to a one-on-one match. My God, there's no telling where the APA or tag champions are.
They're probably out on Wisconsin Street right now. Beat the hell out of Edge and Christian. Uh-oh. Missed.
Got the starter. Austin got the starter. And the leg is hot.
No.
Stone Cold has got beat Kurt Angle.
The Acolyte and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That may have been a quick count. I don't know.
Kurt Angle did not kick out.
and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid. I'm hard with nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division. They go on fishing with no bait. Kid your boy, oh wait, I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you'll never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole clan. Lay your ass down for the 3-second tag. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now.
It's gon' be what it's gon' be. 5 pounds of courage, buddy base, 10 pants with a gold tee. This a war dance, a victory step. A boss stance is a gift to you and sisters, my rep. John Cena trademark, y'all are so and talk about the
For the last 2 years, all you've heard about anywhere in wrestling is the famous ECW arena. Debut night, I roll in. You've got the Sandman. You've got the Raven. You got the Pit Bulls. You got Stevie Richards. You got the Public Enemy. You got the Gangsters. You got Mipey Wickrip, whatever the hell his name is. You got a bunch of damn misfits running around thinking that they can actually wrestle. All I've seen in ECW is a bunch of violent crap. And that's exactly what I'll call it, because that's what it is. Steve Austin is here to wrestle. It's what I do best. It's what I do better than anybody in the world. Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, they got the big send-off. Tears were in everybody's eyes. It was a big deal. All Steve Austin got was a good swift kick in the ass as Bischoff hung up the phone and left me high and dry. There's no Hogans here. There's no Flairs here. There's not a Dusty Rhodes. And there damn sure isn't an Eric Bischoff here. There's no one that can hold back Steve Austin now. Stunning, tossed it out the window. Never was meant to be. ECW is going to find out firsthand what Steve Austin can do. And I'm going to show everybody here exactly what a true superstar is supposed to do, what a true superstar is supposed to be. Because no one here can hold me back. Not Todd Gordon, not Hulk Hogan, not Eric Bischoff, nobody. I'm going to be the superstar that I always knew that I could be, because there's no one in ECW that can stop me.
Bang! That was awesome. Oh my God.
Just a note on that tape.
Oh my God.
Did you do it again for
that
safety?
was
Bye, Ron. Get that on tape?
Well, when I came to WWE, I just had Well, I was actually in the process of growing my hair back from my WCW days. And then when WWE gave me a call, they wanted me to change my appearance. So I kind of just gave myself a buzz cut like Bruce Willis had in Pulp Fiction. And when I came and made my debut, I didn't have the goatee and I had the buzz cut. I guess my hair was about a 1/4 inch long. Then after doing that for a couple of months, I'd already done the Stone Cold thing. And I remember I was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We were fixing to go to the building and I was rooming with Goldust. And I said, man, let me just go ahead and shave all this off and see what happens. So I shaved all my hair off because I had the buzz cut, which was about a 1/4 inch long. And then I'd already started growing the goatee at that time. And I got to the building and everybody said, why the hell did you shave your damn, all your hair off? I just said, hell, it's something to do. You know, I could see kind of where I needed to go. The look I had wasn't complete and I could see it wasn't a winner. So I decided to go ahead and give shave my head a try. And of course, it ended up working for me. You know, because years ago when I started losing my hair, I actually went to one of those hair club for men's. You know, and the lady came through and I had my appointment. So she's combing through my blonde hair with these 2 little wooden tongue depressors, telling me my options. Well, after I heard my options, I knew that going to the hair club for men wasn't an option for me. So anyway, I ended up shaving my head. I ended up having a cool bone structure as far as a skull goes. So I got lucky with that.
This contest, scheduled for 1 fall, is a special Tough Man match. Coming down the aisle with James E. Cornette.
We've got a Tough Man matchup involving the man they call Vader, who will go one-on-one with Stone Cold Steve Austin. And did I hear you say that we have your word that you're not going to get involved in?
Absolutely. I'm going to show you the whole side of integrity that Shawn Michaels never showed yesterday. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to call some great wrestling commentary, and I'm going to mind my own business, and I'm definitely not going to interfere in anything. Certainly with not with Steve Austin. I wouldn't want to do that.
The man they call Vader, the mastodon in the World Wrestling Federation against Stone Cold Steve Austin. What a matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Kicking things off here tonight on Monday Night Raw. And I must say, Brett, as Stone Cold makes his way to ringside, you sound just like Shawn Michaels to a certain extent, and don't hit me for saying it. But I know you're disappointed as a result of not winning the title when it wasn't entirely Shawn Michaels' fault.
Oh, no. You know, it wasn't Shawn Michaels' fault at all. I just ran into a tree or something last night.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, that tree was named Psycho Sid. Why don't you just admit it, Bret Hart? You got beat by better. Hey, see, I knew this was going to happen. You got no business down here.
You know, they say you can never forgive your enemies, or you can never forgive your friends, but you can never forgive your enemies, but you have to forgive your friends. Shawn Michaels.
Wait just a moment.
Oh, what? Stone Cold. Hey, I'm going to mind my own business.
And Stone Cold very upset over your presence out here. I don't blame him. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 2 consummate professionals in there, 2 great athletes. We've got this Mastodon Vader and Stone Cold Steve Austin, who has really been a thorn in your side. Sure, I'm sure you want to focus on Shawn Michaels. I'm not so sure you should necessarily blame Shawn Michaels for your loss just last night. Nonetheless, the man in the ring right now has really been giving you problems, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I might add, a man who likewise is in the 30-man WWF Royal Rumble matchup. Look at that. And Vader hammering away on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Look at Vader. Vader just pulling Stone Cold.
Damage there.
Vader will beat The Undertaker at the Royal Rumble. What a matchup that's going to be in the 70,000-seat Alamo Dome, January 19th. Yes, indeed. And that, of course, will be the night, ladies and gentlemen, when Shawn Michaels, in his own hometown of San Antonio, Texas, will face, oh, look at that, Psycho Sid for the WWF Championship. Right on the clothesline. And that eats at you, doesn't it, Bret Hart? Because he's not facing you. You're not the champion. You can't stand it. And I believe you when you say you're not going to get involved in this match, because this is a tough man contest. 2 of the toughest men in the World Wrestling Federation, and you don't want to have anything to do with either one of those guys. Stone Cold coming up. Oh! Running in that huge, monstrous.
I don't think Jerry Lawler knows anything about tough man contests.
Hey,
I got a tough battle coming up tonight, too.
Yes, Stone Cold Steve Austin against the man they call Vader. The Hitman Bret Hart right out here with us, ladies and gentlemen, for commentary. And I don't know if I can use the word bitter, but unquestionably a disappointed Hitman Bret Hart that he's not the WWF champion. Of course, yet to come, we've got a matchup with brothers. We've got Bill, look at that.
Luther press up right hand.
And Stone Cold Steve Austin turns it around, hammering away on the man they call Vader.
Come on, ref, let him go. Let's see who's toughest. I don't know why Cornette signed this match anyway.
Oh! Vader's out. Oh, look out. Coming right in.
Right outside.
They're going at it. Tuesday down the road. On Monday Night Raw. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back with Monday Night Raw. These two have been going at it all over the arena. Unbelievable. Vader and Stone Cold Steve Austin. And a tough man match. Let's take you back and show you something happened during the Bret Hart first now.
How does Steve Austin survive that?
Stone Cold Steve Austin and the man they call Vader really having a go, and Bret the Hitman Hart watching every second of it.
These are both two guys I like to get my hands on, two guys I got to keep an eye on, because I figure both of them are going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Well, they were about 6 inches away from you to go, and you didn't put your hands on them.
Over the rail. Vader sending Stone Cold Steve Austin. Vader going after him. Out the crowd.
Remember, this is a tough man match. Oh, the referee's letting this thing go. I like
Austin is giving just as much as he is getting. Look at that. Vader over the rail. Here comes Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold hammering away on the man they call Vader. Now it's Stone Cold. And Stone Cold unquestionably has the momentum. Stone Cold Steve Austin, one of the 30 participants in the WWF Royal Rumble matchup. The Hitman Bret Hart, likewise, one of the 30 participants, and you're watching every second of this matchup, notwithstanding, obviously, the disappointment of last night.
Pancake time.
Big Vader bomb here. It started with Gorilla Monsoon last
I like to see them both go right through the mat.
Here we go. A man named Carl Vader. Austin is up on his feet. Look out! Oh, no! Austin hammering away. He picked that up from Galata. Look at this. And now, Vader is hit. No, no, no. Over the top to the outside. And wait a minute. Bret Hart is up on his feet. Bret Hart is left. Bret Hart is up. No! He's got the sharpshooter on him now. Look.
Somebody do something!
Bret Hart said he would not interfere in this matchup. Bret Hart could just not help himself. I think he was looking
of this bout as a result of a disqualification.
Stone Cold, what was done to him.
Steve Austin.
Oh, you better keep him out of there. Vader upset over Bret Hart's interference in the matchup. We have a melee out here, ladies and gentlemen, on Raw.
You stop, Cornette!
Wait a minute, Bret Hart's coming out. Stone Cold trying to get away. Stone Cold Austin trying to pull away. Bret Hart is out there. He's going to hit. Bret Hart. Sharpshooter. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Bret Hart is going crazy! Bret Hart is taking everything in his own hands! I told you guys he's an idiot!
Bret Hart is a bitter man. He accused Shawn Michaels of perhaps being critical. Bret Hart wants revenge, and he wants it on Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Pull him out by the hair! Get his hair! Let me help him!
Get Bret Hart off of Stingray. They get him off, and Stone Cold Steve Austin has suffered the consequences. Nonetheless, Bret the Hitman Hart apparently is going to change the rules around here, and Stone Cold might help him do it. Wow, what a way to kick things off.
Sportsmanship? What a load of crap. Don't preach your morality to me. Steve Austin doesn't have any compassion. You want mercy? Take your ass to church.
The WWF champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
One of the most despicable human beings that has ever walked the face of the earth. He intentionally pulled these masks right in front of where we're sitting and pile drove Kurt Angle's head right in the concrete. Right in the damn concrete.
Following contest scheduled for one fall, it's for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. In the ring, representing of the Alliance, the World Wrestling Federation Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And why did he do it? I'll tell you why he did it. Because he knows that Kurt Angle was going to beat his butt this Sunday at Unforgiven. The only way also to keep the title if Angle's not in Pittsburgh. That is fact. Pure 100% fact.
That has to be on the mind of Stone Cold.
He is the WCW US Champion.
Well, Tajiri wasted little time, and Austin neither, as Tajiri and Austin going at it, WWF title on the line. Stone Cold Steve Austin with the right hands to Tajiri.
Tajiri, the Japanese buzzsaw, is the United States champion. He's got his own title defense this Sunday against Brad Ribs as a result of what happened Monday night in his match with Rhino. Bottom line here, though, is that Tajiri came out tonight to try to help his lady friend, Tori Wilson, who has been humiliated, embarrassed, and just disrespected. Oh, look at this.
Stone Cold Steve Austin attacking those injured ribs of Tajiri, and the viciousness of the rattlesnake continuing here tonight. Tajiri tossed off that steel post, and Austin ramming those injured ribs.
Austin had his choice. He could have taken Tajiri or Commissioner Regal. And quite frankly, I wish it had been Regal. Regal got right in Austin's face, and now Austin pulling that covering, that bandage around those busted ribs of Tajiri. That's the kind of man he is, Michael. That's the kind of the toe of the boot, right in the injury.
And again, those injured ribs into that steel post by Austin. This pathetic, paranoid, lunatic human being, Stone Cold.
Well, Angle is on his way back here again. We can confirm that, but again, we certainly cannot speculate if Kurt Angle will be even able to compete this Sunday at Unforgiven.
Well, Stone Cold Steve Austin is brutally beating the hell out of Tajiri, working on those injured ribs. Austin with that vicious look in his eyes. And you had to believe, JR, you know Stone Cold Steve Austin better than anyone. You had to believe the rattlesnake was going to strike with some sort of viciousness like he did tonight.
Well, let me tell you, I didn't want to jinx Kurt Angle earlier, but for those of us that have followed his career, 3 months, almost 3 months to the day before the Olympic trials, Kurt Angle broke his neck. He broke his neck in the U.S. Open. He had only 7 days to train for the Olympic trials. His broken neck had not healed. He still won the Olympic trials, and we know what he did for our country in the 1996 Olympic Games. Kurt Angle made history. He climbed the mountain, and he became the greatest freestyle 220-pounder in the history of this country. The first ever to win the gold medal. Oh, in fact, I don't think if he's breathing, he can't get it done Sunday if he's able to compete.
Cover by Austin on Tajiri, making quick work of Tajiri off the stunner, but it was a vicious, punishing attack.
And still, World Wrestling Federation Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I've been out of action for over 9 months, so in case anybody's forgotten, my name is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, unlike most people, Stone Cold Steve Austin don't forget, and I damn sure don't forgive. So what I'm gonna do, what am I gonna do? Oh, the pay-per-view.
Right now, there's only one guy in here who definitely doesn't need suck. And that's you. Let's even up the odds and hit the music.
doubt about it. The men who are the World Tag Team Champions, the Hollywood Blondes, set to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the world-renowned celebration of nostalgia, a flair for the old, featuring the 7 or 8 or 9-time world champion, the Nature Boy, and featuring his maid, Pate. And now, the Nature Boy, and tonight's special guest, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Hollywood Blonde, Stunning Steve Austin!
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm very pleased to announce that we have a special segment of a flair for the old. Here we are, Nursing Home Paradise, live here on in Technicolor. And I know before we go any further, I'd like to give that moment every red-blooded male in America will love, and that's right. Take a deep breath. Let's bring her out. Pate, their maid. There she is. There she is. Woo! Oh, you sex kitten, you. It's one of the little perks being a host of the show. I'm very pleased to announce my special guest, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Stunning Steve Austin. Let's bring him out. How are you, Steve? I'm told that you and your partner are doing some very tremendous things. You and Stunning Steve are just a tremendous combination.
I'm Stunning Steve.
What was that?
I'm Stunning Steve.
Anyway, Steve, you could maybe tell the great fans out there some of the great things that the Blondes are doing with this tag team.
Well, I feel like with a partner like Flying Brian, the Hollywood Blondes can go. The Hollywood Blondes can go as. Hey, wake up! The Hollywood Blondes can go as far as they want to in tag team wrestling.
Pardon me, Steve. I believe it's time for my medication. If you could hold on 1 minute, please. Please hold the microphone for me.
Let me do that here. Open up, open up.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yes, I suppose you're wondering about that medication. Well, it's all legally prescribed. And, you know, a little nitro for the Alzheimer's, and I got some vitamin E in there, too. You know what they say, helps keep the old pencil sharp.
I wouldn't know about problems like that, but what I do notice is that the set's the same, but your best friend, your right-hand stooge, well, there's Mr. Stooge right there. I've got to say, Double A, it's a shame that the Nature Boy has to suffer of old age like this, but I've got to say, looking at that body, the last time I saw a body like that, it had an apple stuffed in its mouth, and it was roasting over an open flame. You like the barbecue? Huh? Well, let's see.
Well, they're going at it now, and we expected as much. Arn Anderson, we are almost out of time. Arn Anderson's in it with Steve Austin. Here comes Brian Bray with his cane.
He hit it with a cane.
Fans, we're out of time. We'll see you next week. Here comes Flair.
that he is owed. He just wants a little respect. He's like Rodney Dangerfield. He doesn't deserve it, you know.
And from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, he is the World Wrestling Federation champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Without a doubt, the toughest SOB in the WWF. The unpredictable, the complex rattlesnake. And this is not for any title king, but it's for respect that Jericho says he deserves. And Austin starting out very aggressively. The venom of the rattlesnake, who has a chance of a lifetime, as does Jericho, Kurt Angle, and The Rock this Sunday, to become the first ever undisputed champion of the world.
Well, just like the rattlesnake has always said, don't trust anybody. I don't think he respects anybody. You saw him shove the referee out of the way. He's going to stomp a little respect. Oh, into Y2J, look out!
And Jericho knocked over the rail, right into the concrete, right out amongst them. Ooh, right hand by the rattlesnake. Man, what a night this has been. The Dudleys leaving their mark on Kane. Scotty 2 Hotty taking this he calls Test Horseface. We know that.
The Rock leaving his lips on Trish. Oh my gosh.
And RVD is going to be defending his hardcore title. Still to come tonight. And now this matchup.
Watch yourself.
Austin hammering Y2J. Let's not, I think we should give Jericho his due. He's earned it. He beat The Rock for the WCW title.
Yeah, but right now, the rattlesnake is giving Jericho his due. That's what happens when you become an egoholic.
That's what Jericho's become. And Austin rolling on that bottom rope, Jericho trying to get a stomp or two in to slow down this Texas rattlesnake. Throughout the history of this business, for the decades and decades, from the small promotions, the large promotions, the promotions around the world, there has never been an undisputed champion of the world. But it will be decided. It will happen this Sunday on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Jericho meeting Austin's foot. That's another fine how do you do. 4 superstars, 3 matches, 2 titles, ending up in one night. The one undisputed champion of the world, as Austin has asserted himself extremely physically against Y2J.
There must be some respect in that turnbuckle because Jericho sure is looking for it in there.
Austin mauling Jericho.
Got that right.
It could be these 2 men in that final match this Sunday at Vengeance King. If Austin can beat Angle, and if Jericho can beat The Rock in their respective matches prior to the main event, as Austin looking for that Stone Cold Stunner.
Oh, look at this.
And Jericho looking for it as well. Double leg takedown.
Uh-oh, look at this.
And Austin,
he's going for the walls of Jericho.
Austin got the hook of Jericho. That's Jericho's finishing maneuver. Austin's got the pride, and Jericho frantically gets to the bottom rope where referee Earl Hebner will call for the break, and Austin taking his time in breaking the hold.
Nobody would know better than Jericho what it takes to get out of the walls of Jericho. He did it miraculously. Look out! Oh my gosh!
Jericho shoulder first into that ring post, and Austin is as aggressive
and
as physical as we have seen him in quite some time here.
Watch yourself, Earl Hebner. Austin has no respect for anybody. Oh.
Well, a low blow went undetected by the referee, but certainly not undetected by Austin. The enziguri after the low blow now. Austin is down, and Y2J has an opportunity here to beat some respect, perhaps out of Stone Cold.
You're right there. You may be seeing a sneak preview of this Sunday at Vengeance right here. It could well become, or come down to Y2J against Stone Cold.
Boom! Can you imagine if you were in the position of any of these 4 men, what you would do to become the undisputed champion of the world?
Yeah, I do know what I'd do. I've done it before. I'd do absolutely anything in my power to win that match. Oh, look out!
Austin picking himself up. And the spear takedown by Austin. Austin loves those rabbit punches, those right hands, those shots, right to the side of the head of Jericho. Oh. Austin trying to get set, and Jericho beats the rattlesnake to the punch, and now Jericho sending Austin's shoulder to the punch.
He returned the favor right there.
And again, Jericho taking Austin right back to the steel.
That's gotta hurt.
That left shoulder of Austin's ramming into the steel ring post twice. And he certainly, neither of these men can afford any sort of significant injury just 6 days before Vengeance when we roll into the San Diego Sports Arena.
Well, you can thank half-owner Ric Flair for this match.
Jericho blocked Austin. Austin's head bouncing off those steel steps. We are live in Milwaukee. And this one-on-one matchup made earlier tonight because Ric Flair apparently got tired of Chris Jericho bemoaning the fact that Jericho hasn't earned the respect that he deserves. It sounds a little eerily familiar to The Undertaker last Monday night here on Raw.
Did you hear that, sir?
Hard knockdown by Austin and another right hand. Jericho fighting Austin right back. And again, at the third time Austin's shoulder has struck the ring post. Jericho no doubt's got a mean streak. And everything to gain for Jericho and Angle this Sunday, and not a damn thing to lose.
You know Jericho's got a mean streak, but what about Stone Cold Steve Austin? What about his mean streak? Look out!
It's very well pronounced as Austin buried that right hand. Austin, the toughest SOB in the WWF.
Well, Jericho might have something to say about that. Oh! What would the repercussions be if Jericho beats Austin right here in this match?
Well, it's not for Austin's title, but it certainly would give Jericho great momentum leading into Sunday's event in San Diego on pay-per-view. Lou Thesz Prince. Not even Lou Thesz was an undisputed champion of the world.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, Jericho, that was a slick move by Jericho. And Jericho trying to turn Austin over into the walls of Jericho. Austin in a tough spot here.
Are we going to see Austin tap out?
Austin on the bottom rope. That's as Jericho was earlier. And Jericho not wanting to break. Much like Austin did earlier.
Can't blame him here. The chance of a lifetime. Send a message right before Vengeance.
Looking for that walls of Jericho again. But what he's finding is a right hand and a right boot to the face.
Imagine. I mean, this match is almost as big as Vengeance. Neither one of these guys want to lose this match. Not this close to this Sunday.
Jericho taking Austin down.
Look out!
Whoa, what a move! Great agility by Jericho landing on his feet. And Austin on the step. That's it! A Stone Cold Stunner. Not suddenly, not quickly. And the Rattlesnake wins it.
Here's your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I'm going to tell you, Jericho pulled one of the coolest moves, one of the best maneuvers I've ever seen. Landed on his feet after that lion stop, but then out of nowhere, the stunner.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to celebrate this victory here in Milwaukee, much to the delight of this huge crowd here at the Bradley Center.
He may drink a case of beer to celebrate this victory. This was huge, JR. This was big.
Steve, you're not scheduled to be on Heat tonight, so do you mind if we ask why you're here?
I'm just hanging out, but the reason I came out of my dressing room, I cut a big fart, and it was really bad in there. So, I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm glad you came in and made the save. So it's actually good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great tonight.
Let me ask you a few questions.
Okay.
You've been with WWF a couple of years
Yeah,
now.
that's right.
How you like the way things are going?
I like it a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do tell.
I love it a lot. I'm a big rock fan.
Are you a big rock fan?
big rock
You smell what he's cooking?
I smell what he's cooking. I
ready.
smell what you're cooking now, too.
I want to make sure I got this right. I want to make sure I understand what he said. I ain't the smartest sumbitch in the world. I'm not that smart. I got a college degree. No, I don't. I got a high school diploma. But what I think I heard was Vince McMahon said it was going to be Stone Cold and The Rock against the NWO. But I'm sitting there looking at your ribs, the little short ribs, and I'm wondering, I'm sorry, Did I hurt you? Did I damage you? Are you okay? I gotta know if you're gonna be ready for this Monday. And I guess a good way of finding out would be if you drink that Budweiser with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hold on. It's been a long time since you and me been in the same ring together, so let me clear my throat. If you want to see Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock drink a beer, give me a hell yeah. I think they said hell yeah. So are you going to drink this beer with Stone Cold Steve Austin or not? And I don't want you just to drink it, just to sip it. No. This ain't no martini. I want you to guzzle that sumbitch. Yeah, I want you to pour that sumbitch down your throat. Did you have something to say?
Before we drink, there's something that The Rock forgot to say.
Finally, The Rock has come back to San Antonio.
Hey man, I'll tell you what. Hell, after I just said that, that really hurt The Rock's ribs. These just ain't any ribs. These are the people's ribs. So to answer your question, The Rock ain't gonna drink one beer with you. He's gonna drink two.
I probably know you better than anybody else. That's why I know how excited you must be with the announcement live on Raw that Bret Hart is going to come out of this semi-retirement and answer your challenge at Survivor Series. It's finally going to be your chance to prove yourself.
Shut up. I ain't never had to prove myself to nobody.
Now, Steve, I know how frustrated you are. I know the disappointments you've had throughout your career. It's understandable. You're a little bit hot at me. I got caught up in the moment. I'm very emotional. I was excited that I was going to finally get to see you answer a lifelong dream at Survivor Series in the city that never sleeps, the most famous arena in the world, Madison Square Garden.
And you can listen to me, you little crippled freak.
Hey, come on.
Everybody knows that at one time I carried you to a world championship.
Everybody knows at one time you rode in my back pocket.
Wow.
Madison Square Garden, Bret Hart, you're gonna find out. Bret Hart's gonna find out. The whole damn world's gonna find out. I will do exactly what I say. I am gonna whip his ass.
Well, there you have it. Austin versus the best there was, the best there is, and the best there was.
Hey, wait a minute!
Wow!
What a cheap shot by
Austin didn't want to hear that.
Austin with a cheap shot on Brian Pillman. Pillman is just getting assaulted here by Austin. Austin stomping away at the crippled Brian Pillman.
Oh no!
Oh my God! Austin just broke that cane right across Pillman's ankle, and now Austin stomping away. Austin may have re-broken Pillman's ankle here.
Well, you gotta respect Stone Cold Steve Austin. Look at this guy. You know, I love this style. JR, I love this style. I love exactly what he's doing. Take it to him.
But perfect. Pillman's a crippled man.
I don't care who he
can't defend himself.
I don't care. Then get out of wrestling if you can't defend yourself. This is the World Wrestling Federation. Either shut up or put up or do something.
Austin's like an animal here.
Oh, wait a minute.
Pillman's ankle. Oh, my God.
Wow.
I think you can hear the bone snapping. Pillman is writhing in pain. Don't do it again. Don't do it. Gerald Briscoe. Oh, my God. Briscoe thrown outside. The WWF official hits the floor. Oh, this is... Oh, my. Here comes some men from the locker room. But the damage has been done. Brian Pillman's athletic career may have just ended at the hands of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I've never seen Steve Austin this aggressive. You talk about a matchup. He's so intense with Bret Hart. Even mention his name, he goes off.
And Pillman, I thought Pillman and Austin were friends. If Austin will do this to a friend, my God, think what he'll do to Bret Hart at the Survivor Series. Oh, is this whole thing Bret Hart's fault? Brian Pillman is screaming.
Let me get some medics out here.
We need an ambulance.
Stay still, stay still. Stay still.
I think he's in convulsions. Oh my.
Stay still, Brian.
We really need to take a break here.
Don't move it.
As soon as we can, let's take a commercial break. This is...
Won't surprise me if Monsoon now suspends Stone Cold.
Let me get some medics out here.
Well, I'm no doctor. And I'd hate to speculate, but I would bet money that Pillman's ankle has been re-broken. Thanks to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Look at Pillman. We got to get an ambulance here.
I ain't afraid of your ass. And I definitely ain't afraid of no man-made Stone Cold Frankenstein.
Yeah, it ain't great. Stone Cold Steve Austin's body's all natural.
Hey, so is mine. It's filled with all natural bars, cookie dough ice cream, huh? Okay, come on, guys. Let's be friends. Let's shake hands and play the game.
No, I won't shake his stupid hand. Might lose all my fingers. What if I just shake his face? Huh?
Oh, my goodness. Hey, guys, come on. Come on, guys, cut it out. Let's go.
He's biting me. He's ready to be shot ready. He's like a freaking pit bull. How do I get him off?
Punch him square in the forehead.
There's the bell. We'll start the triangle match with superstar Steve Austin and the world champion Mikey Whipwreck. The superstar sporting a brand new crew cut. Quite becoming, actually. Remember, these two have met once, and Mikey Whipwreck got the Duke. Austin not letting the fans get under his skin. Ties up with Mikey once again. Steve Austin in just phenomenal shape. tremendous thickness and muscularity in both the upper and lower body, especially for a man who had a 4-month layoff with a torn tricep. Austin showing no respect to the World Heavyweight Champion. He made that mistake once before. Austin powers Mikey right to... Did you hear that? Mikey fires back. Mikey will not be intimidated. Austin wants to shake hands. And maybe, just maybe, Mikey earned the Superstar's respect. You're watching a triangle match for the World Heavyweight title here at the ECW Arena at the December to Dismember. We've got Superstar Steve Austin with the side headlock on Mikey Whipwreck, and any moment now, the former World Heavyweight Champion, the Sandman, will join the fray. Mikey Whipwreck now into a top wrist lock, but Austin just too powerful. Back to the side headlock, really wrenching it in there. That'll give you cauliflower ears. Mikey backs Austin into the corner. Clean break? Yes. Mikey backs out of the corner cautiously. Tie up once again, Austin with the hammerlock. Mikey reversed the hammerlock, drop toe hold by Steve Austin. Now into a front face lock. Or a Shinonowaki if you prefer. No, I'm not gonna spell it. Mikey with a foot across the bottom rope. Referee Jim Molyneux catches it. Another handshake from Steve Austin. Still hard to tell if that's sarcasm, if he's just toying with Mikey, or if he is actually showing Mikey the respect he deserves. Side headlock takeover by the champion. Once again, Mikey takes over Austin. Smart wrestling by Mikey. If Mikey is going to be successful against the larger and stronger Superstar, 2 count there, he has got to keep him on the mat. He cannot let Steve Austin get to a vertical base. He's too tall, too big, and just too powerful. Shoulder block. Straight right. Chop across the chest. Again, the fans really getting on the case of Steve Austin. And being the superstar that he is, he just shrugs it off. A lesser wrestler, perhaps with less experience, would let the fans get to him, but not Austin. He is focused. He wants to win his first World Heavyweight title. Irish whip in. Mikey goes for the tights. That's what he wanted the last time in Austin. Austin now all over Mikey, and here comes the Sandman. And you can bet that the superstar can't wait to get his hands on the former World Heavyweight Champion, the Sandman. Standing on Mikey and calling the Sandman in. leads the Sandman one half of the World Tag Team Champions to the ring. The Sandman's championship partner, of course, is Too Cold Scorpio, who coincidentally is also the World Television Champion. And should the Sandman walk out tonight with the World Heavyweight title, woman would be living a fantasy. She would be controlling all of the gold here in Extreme Championship Wrestling. Mikey with a drop kick from the top. Austin, preoccupied with the Sandman, turned his back. Mikey takes him over with the clothesline. Austin drags Mikey underneath the bottom rope. Mikey hits the steal. Oh no, he's gonna pile drive on the floor. Oh my! And Mikey's in trouble. The World Heavyweight title is in jeopardy. Austin showing no respect to the Sandman or his tag team title belt. And the Sandman is going to charge Austin just as soon as he finishes his beer and his pre-match smoke. Austin once again turns his attention towards the champion. The Superstar all over Mikey. Taunting the crowd. If looks could kill. Austin and the Sandman burning a hole in one another with those cold, hard stares. And here we go. We've got Austin and the Sandman. They're trading blows. And quite frankly, Austin doesn't want to go there. If he hopes to beat the Sandman, he should wrestle him, mat wrestle him, take him down, roll him up, hit him. You can't, I repeat, no one can brawl with the Sandman. Both men go down. And the Sandman's right up. Hurricanrana, Frank and Mikey. And one coming up for Steve Austin, you can bet. No! Austin saw that one coming. 2.5. Mikey a half a count away from losing the World Heavyweight title. Austin now battling both the champion and the Sandman. Irish whip and no reversal. Sandman pulls the top rope down. Austin tumbles to the floor. The Superstar and the Sandman on the outside. The Sandman refreshes himself with what's left of that beer. The Superstar and the Sandman exchanging chops on the outside. Up and over comes Mikey, taking out both challengers. Mikey throws the Sandman back in. Mikey throws Austin back in. Mikey would like to pin both challengers to the center of the ring and leave no doubt that he is truly worthy of the Easy World Heavyweight title. Mikey slugging it out with both challengers. And getting the better of them. Sandman and Austin out on their feet. Mikey! Both challengers duck. Mikey hits the canvas face first. Pair of thumbs to the eye. Both men had the same idea. All three men staggered now. Steve can't see, neither can the Sandman. Here comes Mikey, high cross body, his foot catches Austin, 2 count only. Austin now charges the champion. Right hand to the face. Pile drive. Austin drops the knee. Irish whipping. Stun gun. An elbow for the Sandman. A cover. 2. And Mikey Whipwreck has just lost the World Heavyweight title. He has been eliminated from the triangle match. It's down to Austin and the Sandman. One of these two men will emerge from this matchup as the new ECW World Heavyweight Champion. And right now, Austin has the psychological advantage because in his mind right now, he is the champion. He just pinned Mikey. And if momentum stays on the side of Steve Austin, if he can think like a champion, if he can keep the confidence level high, then one would have to believe tonight is the Superstars' night. Austin with the chair. He's been dying to get that out of his system. They wouldn't let him do it. Austin dumped into the first row. Sandman right out after him. Short arm clothesline. The Sandman with the timekeeper's table. And it's time for Steve Austin to formulate a plan B. Sandman grabbing and shoving referee Jim Molyneux. And the Sandman face first into the table. Austin cut him off. Austin, that move well scouted. And in all the years Steve Austin has been wrestling, he has never been involved in a matchup quite as extreme as this one. Oh my God! He's adapted well, though. We're not in Atlanta anymore, ATM. He's setting up the Sandman for the stun gun. The Sandman blocked it. The Sandman blocked the stun gun on the steel guardrail, but he may have broken his own wrist in the process. It's either his wrist or his hand. The Sandman sacrificing his own well-being for the sake of the World Heavyweight title. Oh, he's in pain. He's trying to shake it off. You can see it's the right hand or the right wrist. Really can't tell. But he's definitely favoring that hand. Body slam on the outside. Sandman having a hard time setting up that table. And he goes into it face first. Austin shoved him off. Austin with the champ. The Sandman tied up in the remnants of that table. Austin giving him no breathing room now, choking away on the Sandman. Who will be the new ECW World Heavyweight Champion? Will the Sandman enjoy a second title reign, or will tonight be Austin's night? The Sandman hits the steel. Kick to the chest. The Sandman's hurt. He's holding that right hand. Austin throws him back in. Keep your eye on the Superstar. Down across the back of the Sandman. Cover. 1, 2, no. 2 only. The Sandman really having trouble with that right hand. Face first suplex. The Sandman had to use the right hand to block that. He had no choice. Austin drops the knee again. The Superstar grabs a bit and spits at that woman. Austin slapping the Sandman and spitting beer in his face. Austin mocking the Sandman. And that may be a mistake, broken hand or not. Steve Austin taking his time before winning the world title. And woman in a vain attempt to get something going, pouring beer down the Sandman. It worked! The Sandman set up. The beer worked. He's back on his feet. And Austin is now in trouble. The Sandman all over Superstar Steve Austin. A slam on the Sandman, but his foot catches Jim Molyneux in the head. Austin's got knucks. He cracks the Sandman in the temple. Cover. 1, 2, Sandman gets his foot on the ropes. He wisely rolled towards the ropes. Referee Jim Molyneux saw it. And while Austin's in Molyneux's face, woman put the knucks on the Sandman. The Sandman falls backwards into Austin. Molyneux gets sandwiched. There's the knucks to the back of the skull. Sandman on top. 1, 2, foot on the ropes. Molyneux counted 3. Molyneux is stunned. He didn't see the foot on the ropes. The Sandman just pinned Superstar Steve Austin to regain the ECW World Heavyweight title. And woman has done it. Woman now controls all of the world titles here in Extreme Championship Wrestling. Austin had his foot across the bottom rope. And if he hadn't been shoving and slapping at Jim Molyneux, Molyneux would have caught it. He's a confident official. He's a great official. He sees everything. But he was shoved and slapped and then found himself sandwiched in between Austin, the Sandman, and the turnbuckle. It's a wonder he was still conscious.
They look good. Oh, they look great. You know what the hat?
Of course, the hat's better than the medals.
What?
You wanted to see me? You're damn right I wanted to see you. We wanted to see you.
Yeah, we wanted to see you.
It's about your match.
Yeah, your match.
What match? Last Monday you got your ass whipped.
Yeah, you got your ass whipped Monday night.
You got beat by Edge.
Yeah, by Edge.
I don't want him to beat you again.
Yeah, never again.
I want you to go out there and prove yourself.
Yeah, you prove yourself tonight.
You better... Hey! You better go out there and represent yourself like you need to represent. You know what time? I don't have my watch.
Yeah, he doesn't have his watch right now.
So what? No, I got it all.
What? What?
This time I got...
What? What?
Tonight's gonna...
What? What?
Whatever. Son of a Get up, you son of a bitch! You want some oranges? You want some oranges, you son of a... Get up, Booker, we ain't done. You want some ketchup? Huh? You want some ketchup in that ass whooping? Huh? Woof it. Woof it. Woof it. Oh, Booker. Look at the pretty poinsettias. Look at the pretty flowers. See pretty flowers? Excuse me, sir. Do you have any grapefruit pie? Huh? Here's the grapefruit. Come on, Booker. Push up. Booker. Yo, you died, Booker. Huh? You want some beans? Here's some more beans for you. Oh, fresh potatoes. You like potatoes, Book? Here's the potato. Get up, Book. Come on. You ain't so tough now, are you? You want me to make you some, Book? How about the flour, Book? There you go. You want me to make you a cake? I got a nice fresh cake. No. From Stone Cold. No. Get up. Get up. Yeah. I like shopping, Booker. Oh, I like shopping. Let's go fast. Let's go fast. Some more bargains. Let's get some more bargains. Come on, Book. Come on.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah, we're just getting started. Yeah? Uh-huh. Any bargains? How about a day? How about some butter? Huh? Some damn butter, Booker. Let's go. Come on, Booker. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, not so. No. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
No.
We're flat. Book. Come on. Come on.
Please, no more.
No. We're just getting started.
No.
Yeah, we're looking for some bargains.
I won't do it no more.
Shopping gets me tired.
I won't do it no more.
Shopping gets me tired. I'm thirsty.
Please, no more. Please, I won't do it no more.
You look like you used a cold one, Buck.
Please,
you're thirsty.
Please, I won't do it no more. Please.
We're gonna get thirsty here in a minute. Huh?
No.
Come on, Buck.
No.
Huh?
Oh, please.
Here we go.
Please, no.
Oh, look.
Please.
Look, Buck. Knock it off. I dare you.
Oh, God, no. I had enough.
We got some oral hygiene, Bucker.
I had enough.
Yeah.
I've had enough.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, God, no.
Is it Bussy?
Please, no.
There we go.
Please, no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. God.
Yeah. Hungry again, Bucker?
Oh, God. No more.
You want me to cook you some eggs? You want me to cook some eggs, Bucker? Hey, let's get some eggs. Let's eat some eggs. Let's eat some eggs. Oh, you want some crackers? Yeah. Oh, Bucker. I hope you enjoy these. These were hard to come by. Here you go, Buck.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Get your ass. Get in there. Oh, God, no. Oh, God. Oh, please. Thank God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Thanks, Buck. You got milk, man. Come on, Buck.
Oh, no.
You sure made a mess there, Buck. Huh? There you go. There you go, little baby. You want a burp?
No. No more.
That's coffee. That's coffee.
Oh, no more, please.
Let's go check out, Bucker.
God, no.
It's been fun shopping with you. Yeah. It's been fun shopping. Here we go.
No more, please.
Here you go. Here you go. Yeah. It's been fun shopping with you, Buck. There you go. You gotta see how much it costs.
Oh, no. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Stephanie McMahon Helmsley. The Game's title on the line in this tag team match.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall, and all titles are on the line. Introducing first, accompanied by Stephanie McMahon Helmsley. From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing 260 pounds, the World Wrestling Federation Intercontinental Champion, Triple H.
The sadistic son-in-law of the chairman of the WWF has never been a WWF Tag Team Champion. But if he and Austin are successful tonight, the Game will be only the second man in WWF history to be the WWF Champion, Intercontinental Champion, European Champion, and Tag Team Champion. The other, Shawn Michaels.
Well, you know what they say. It's like the song says. It's all about the game.
From Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, the World Wrestling Federation Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Go ahead. This is your routine. Say it.
All I can say is that Triple H broke my arm. But Stone Cold broke my damn heart.
That's not how you say it. Here's how you do it. Stone Cold. Stone Cold. The rattlesnake. Stone Cold. That is, without question, the most dominating force in the history of the World Wrestling Federation. Admit it, the man who defeated The Rock at WrestleMania for the WWF title. Admit it, the man himself, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The man that whipped my ass in front of my own family in Oklahoma. Yeah, that man.
I was just trying to rub it in. I'm trying to be nice to you.
Well, he's the Bionic Redneck. He's the WWF Champion. But his title is on the line tonight as well.
Introducing the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, weighing 326 pounds, Kane!
It was Austin and Triple H who 2 weeks ago, with a vile steel chair attack, damaged the left elbow of Kane. It is heavily taped, and one half of the Tag Team Champion is here. We do not know how badly, my God.
From Houston, Texas, weighing 330 pounds, The Undertaker!
The American Badass and the fans in Chicago on their feet. This will be a slobber knocker main event, not for the weak at heart. All the major titles in the WWF on the line. Undertaker is rude American, and he's going to be fighting two rude Americans in Austin and Triple H. Who is the most dominant team in the WWF? Will it be those two, the Brothers of Destruction, the Tag Team Champions, or will it be the Bionic Redneck and the Game?
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? It's all up for grabs now. Austin, Triple H, Undertaker, and Kane.
And Austin and Triple H regrouping in a hurry. You gotta believe that perhaps Austin and the Game don't want to go face to face on a level playing field with these two near 7 feet, 300-pound plus monsters.
But it's not a level playing inflicted by Stone Cold and Triple H.
Austin in the game, somewhat cautious on re-entering the ring. Now remember, if Austin gets pinned, he loses the WWF title to obviously whomever pins him. The same goes for Triple H in his Intercontinental title. However, if The Undertaker and Kane are pinned, are made to submit, they will lose their tag team titles. And there must be a winner here.
He who has the gold has the power, and he who has the power has the gold.
Triple H nailed. And now it's interesting to see who's going to start this matchup. I would assume, and it's only an assumption, that The Undertaker will start because of Kane's that injured elbow. We don't know how badly Kane is hurt. We've heard all kinds of rumors. We've heard torn ligaments. We've heard bone chips. There could be the bursa sac we've heard has been damaged.
Yeah, but here's the point. We've always said that Kane is not a man, he's a monster. And he's invincible, invulnerable, impervious to pain.
Did you punch me on the eye?
Triple H know better. They know that Kane is vulnerable tonight. They know that Kane's arm, that left arm, is damaged. And if they can exploit that advantage, we will have new WWF Tag Team Champions tonight.
This capacity crowd getting somewhat impatient here as Stone Cold in the game. And here comes the game back in the ring and met by The Undertaker, big right hand, and I think the game took one right on the nose, and that could be fatal. Both teams will walk through hell barefoot to win this match, I'll tell you.
You cannot let the crowd dictate the pace here. The advantage, to me, the advantage can go to either team. You can say that Austin and Triple H don't have the experience of the team that Undertaker and Kane have together. But then again, neither Austin nor Triple H have a damaged left arm the way Kane does.
Certainly a lot of ironies in this matchup. The Undertaker and Kane now, their patience has run out as they are now retrieving the opposition. The Undertaker and Kane hammering Stone Cold and Triple H, and Austin knocked down with a thunderous right hand by the American Badass. Senior referee Earl Hebner has the unenviable task of officiating this contest with every major title in the WWF on the line.
This is what they call for all the marbles.
The game looking to become a tag champion for the first time. And ironically enough, look out here. Okay, blocks it. Goes downstairs, catches the game, face first in our table as The Undertaker has Austin back in the ring. And The Undertaker working out Austin with those next supers, and Kane now's head bounces off our table as the game rolls back in the ring.
Did you see the size of that man up close?
Undertaker now has Austin here on the outside. With a right hand. And up back on the inside. Triple H held upstairs. And choked by Kane. Bad arm and all. And now Austin goes to the right. Kane's injured arm holding up. Kane's got that arm locked in apparently. I don't know how wise that is. You can tell that arm is that elbow heavily bandaged, Paul, heavily padded.
Pretty defensive about it, isn't he?
And he should be.
Especially the two pariah in the ring with them, like Austin and Triple H.
So it is Triple H and Kane now as this match finally gets settled down to a one-on-one situation. As far as this tag team match is concerned, Kane essentially fighting, at least we think, with one arm, basically, Paul.
But it's more than just a tag team match, more than just a tag team title match. The Intercontinental and the WWF Championships are on the line as well.
And one of the ironies of this matchup is that The Undertaker has been a tag team champion with both Austin and Kane. And last year at Backlash, it was Stone Cold, you remember, who cost Triple H the WWF title against these now suspended Rock.
A lot of history, a lot of bad blood amongst all four of these men. But every championship is on the line. It's all on the line in this one single match.
Kane was coming with right hands as best he could, and the game got in there with that shot on the elbow, and what a knockdown by Kane, almost taking the game out of his boots.
But notice how closely Kane keeps that arm to his body.
Austin wanted Kane before Kane can make the tag, but that's not the way it's going to be. And look at the rattlesnake begging off from the American Badass.
Did you ever think you'd see the day that Steve Austin was actually showing fear of another man?
I sure as hell didn't. And now, The Undertaker pulling the page out of Austin's book and stomping the mud hole in the rattlesnake. And by God, trying to walk you dry. Break of the eyes by Austin. The WWF title on the line. Every time Austin's in there, you got to think about the WWF title.
Do you think Austin was really afraid, or do you think he was just playing possum?
Well, knowing the rattlesnake, I don't know if he's afraid of anything. But then again, The Undertaker is done. Oh, the Undertaker opening up on Austin. Those elbows right to the temple. And now the WWF champion, Ram, being manhandled by The Undertaker. You talk about pillar to post. 4 Irish whips. Austin is almost, he is down. And also, Austin wants to make friends. You don't trust anybody.
Well, if there's one man in life to fear, it's The Undertaker.
You're damn right about that. The backstabbing rattlesnake ain't gonna get no handshake from The Undertaker, but he'll get a right hand to the face from Kane. And Kane is begging for the tag.
And Undertaker won't give it to him. Undertaker will not, and he does.
Reluctantly, The Undertaker makes the tag to Kane.
But only once Undertaker had the advantage. Look at this, a kick right to the face of Stone Cold Steve Austin. But here's the big story. The only time Undertaker tagged in his brother was when he had the advantage.
All right now, Austin, look at that arm. Got the clothesline instead, but Kane, in a tremendous amount of pain, makes the tag to his brother, The Undertaker. Kane rolling out to the floor. Got to get some circulation back in that arm. Triple H got the tag and got a right hand. He got tagged all right, did the game. Another hammering shot by The Undertaker. Triple H again, his Intercontinental title on the line. When you see him in the match, like he is now, his Intercontinental title at stake. And of course, The Undertaker and Kane's tag titles at stake at all times. Arm wringer.
He's going up.
The low school here.
The Undertaker walking the ropes.
Unbelievable balance for a man that's about a shade under 7 feet and well over 300 pounds. Austin came in illegally and got scoop slammed. And now Austin's going to get a taste of what Triple H just dined on.
6'10", 325, and walking the top rope.
The twin towers of doom, The Undertaker and Kane, literally asserting themselves and manhandling the WWF and Intercontinental Champion. And I may be biased, and I probably am, but that's the way it is. Right now, The Undertaker and Kane are by God dominant.
Well, I'm glad you admit it. I'm glad you admit that you're biased. And now Kane attacks Austin and Triple H from behind.
And he wasn't biased. He knocked them both down. Did Kane. Kane, I don't know who's leaving. Is Austin or Triple H? I don't think it matters to the Brothers of Destruction. Oh, here goes. Undertaker looking to pull Austin away, and Triple H frantically caused some separation with a heavy right hand. And now Austin, the clubbing blow to the back of the head of The Undertaker. And the two-man power trip. The game and the rattlesnake stomping away at the Undertaker. Undertaker in the wrong part of town, in the corner of the WWF and Intercontinental Champion.
When it comes to the Undertaker's yard, it's that corner that can be best described as Death Valley.
Hard clothesline by Austin, taking the 320-pounder down. Undertaker's face again, bouncing off our table. Here comes Kane around, and the referee having trouble restraining Kane. But in the meantime, the Undertaker's being physically dissected by both Austin and the Game.
You have to admire the teamwork of Austin and Triple H here. I didn't think they could put it together this well, this fast.
Well, these two men are obviously on the same page. Got to make Mr. McMahon happy, who has not had a happy night since his son Shane won the last man standing matchup. I couldn't believe Triple H is now Mr. McMahon's only son. That's pretty pathetic in my view.
And how proud Mr. McMahon must be of Triple H.
Oh, shots by the Game. Intercontinental Champion. That taped right hand. Measuring the Undertaker, and the Undertaker's head snapping back from the velocity of those shots, and a cheap shot by that backstabbing Rattlesnake on the outside.
Well, now the backstabbing Rattlesnake is deploying a smart game plan, knocking down the Undertaker, cutting him down to size in Austin and Triple H's corner.
And with Kane already hurt with that elbow that we talked about and have documented, now the Undertaker has been isolated. And it's like fresh meat to the WWF and Intercontinental Champions. With a hard right, the Undertaker fighting with all he's got. He's got to get out of the corner. The American Badass in a street fight here. Knocking Austin down on the apron. Trying to regain the advantage. But not this time. The facebuster caught the Undertaker. Irish whip far side. DDT! The DDT! If the Undertaker can cover, we could have a new Intercontinental Champion here. Big time DDT.
But can he cover? Can he take advantage? Can he capitalize on the situation?
Not this time. Not this time for the Undertaker. But
Can he make the tag?
Does he want to make the tag? That's the question. He didn't earlier.
What's he doing?
Undertaker concerned about his brother's elbow. And he did not make the tag. And also the cheap shot on Kane after knocking down Kane's brother, the Undertaker. Here comes Kane back in with a right hand. Clenching blow on Austin. Who scores with a loop fast press. And with right hands, Austin's got the Undertaker down. Tag team titles now in real jeopardy.
So you're telling me that the Undertaker is taking Kane's beating?
In so many words, that's exactly what's going on. The Game trying to get involved. Got a foot to the face. Austin's going for the ride. Triple H no. Both men going downstairs. And both men, Austin, the Game knocked down from the clothesline. But so does the Undertaker. He goes down this way.
And he needs to make the tag. The Undertaker needs to make the tag right here.
Kane tagged himself in. Kane tagged himself in the match. Kane with the right hand. Big foot. Down goes the WWE Champion. Down goes the Intercontinental Champion. And the Big Red Machine now with one arm. Giving Austin and Triple H all they can handle. The sidewalk slam. Austin's WWF title at stake here. It is in jeopardy. The Big Red Machine is going to fly. Triple H going up top on the other side. The clothesline. Down goes the champion. Oh my God.
Oh no!
And down came the Intercontinental Champion. Kane will not be denied. One arm or not. Oh, and the Game got a shot in. Right on that elbow. A hard shot, Paul. Right on the elbow.
Austin and Triple H are exploiting the only weakness that they can find on Kane.
Austin trying to exchange the right hands with Kane, but to no avail. The WWF Champion reverses the Big Red Machine, looking for the stunner. But Kane comes back with a reverse elbow. He's only got one arm, as we said. Triple H and Austin taking a hell of a beating here at the hands of a rejuvenated Big Red Machine who's got to be just writhing in pain. Austin, armbar takedown, a modified version, torquing that elbow of Kane.
Stone Cold, go ahead. If you want to say it, I'll say it for you. Stone Cold sold his soul for the WWF title. You don't think he's going to allow that title to be placed in jeopardy, do you?
Austin ripping at that elbow, that padding. And that is the focus now here. Kane tagged himself in, much to the chagrin of his brother, The Undertaker. And that may be the last time we see The Undertaker officially in this match, if I know Austin and Triple H as well as we both do.
The Undertaker did not want to tag his brother in. Can you honestly see this happening before your eyes? Do you think The Undertaker has a heart?
I think yes. He's a human being. He's a big, tough, rugged human being, but he's got a heart. And so does his brother Kane. Kane may be a monster. He may have monster-like tendencies, but he's a human being with flesh and blood, and that arm is killing him right now. A lesser man wouldn't even be here competing tonight. God, Austin's got that steel chair. No, my God! Austin just ran that chair right on Kane's injured elbow. And Austin running away from The Undertaker, who has now given Austin more reason to run because The Undertaker's got that steel chair and he's been unarmed. Wait a minute. The game now. God almighty.
Like a shark that smells blood, the Kane takes advantage. And look at this. Austin driving the chair right into the injured arm of Kane.
That is ruthless and uncaring. And now the game reaching in on that elbow with all it, got great leverage, great technique by the game, the cerebral assassin. And now using his knee as a post to try to hyperextend that elbow, much like we saw earlier in the Ultimate Submission match with Benoit and Angle.
It's all about leverage. It's all about positioning. And tonight, to me, it looks like it's all about the game.
Kane fighting back, giving us all he's got. The Big Red Machine not going to quit. And the tag made, the WWF champion back in, stomping away, and not the head, not the shoulder, not the knees, but that left elbow. And now the right hands. Hard rights. Stunning Kane. Austin sadistic. Saw a sign that says sell out 316, and Kane counters. Kane back on top. But before Kane can do too much damage, the game comes in and saves Austin's ass.
And saves their chance for the WWF Tag Team Championship. This match is about the gold. This match is about the championship. It's about who is truly the dominating team, the dominating duo in the World Wrestling Federation.
Also that wide base. Trying to put the twist on that elbow. Also trying to take it. You look at your TV from left to right, where he's trying to take the elbow, and Kane back up to a vertical base, scoring with the only thing he's got right now, and that's a right hand. And look at this. Kane's left arm is useless. Couldn't finish the maneuver, but Austin finished Kane right there by driving Kane elbow, arm first, left side into the turnbuckles.
Well, if you're looking for mercy from Austin, you're not going to find it.
I know that.
He's a merciless individual. But then again, so is Triple H. Again, applying pressure on the arm.
Triple H with that cheap shot, backing away from The Undertaker. And The Undertaker got a shot in on Austin, but The Undertaker needs to be in that corner because Undertaker's got to get a tag here. If not, it just may be a matter of time before Kane can't compete anymore.
And then we will have new WWF Tag Team Champion. Can you imagine the power that Mr. McMahon will have if he has in his control the WWF title, the Intercontinental title, and the WWF Tag Team Championship?
Great leverage applied in the modified overhand wrist lock because the wrist is not the focus here. It's the elbow of Kane. Kane now just suffering. And His pain has got to be riveting through Kane's body like a shock of electricity every time that elbow is punished. And look at Kane's power fighting back up. And Triple H using again leverage, but Kane won't stay down. My God, Kane won't stay down and send Triple H for a ride with one arm.
And Kane is so close to the tag, and yet he's so far away.
Kane's got to make a tag here. This is best chance he's had. And, oh, wait a minute. Triple H pulling the Undertaker away from the corner. And now Austin pulling Kane to the center of the ring. The cheap shot by the game prevented the tag. Austin seizing the moment, making sure that Kane was brought back out away from Kane in the Undertaker's corner.
I am so impressed. I am so impressed with Austin and Triple H. They have come together so well. They are such a well-oiled machine, and they've only been a team now for less than a month.
Oh, they're a hell of a team. There's no doubt about that. They're a hell of a team. They're just two miserable son of a...
Right, but they are the Intercontinental and the Federation champions.
Oh, I know what they are. Kane trying to manhandle Austin, but again, oh, Austin got a short suplex in there. Nothing else. This caused some separation. May have driven some of the air out of Kane, but Kane again is in a corner that he does not want to be in. It is not a neutral corner. Certainly not Kane's corner. It is the one corner that you want to stay out of if you're Kane and the Undertaker.
And Triple H is going up. The pace being dictated by Austin and Triple H.
Kane is like a wounded animal. Got to put up out of desperation, out of self-preservation, and stuck it right in Triple H's face.
Kane is surviving on instinct alone, but he's a long way from his corner.
The Undertaker desperately wants his brother to tag him in. Austin gets the tag. Austin gets the tag. Kane just was barely able to fight his way back up. Austin catching the sleeper, but not for long. One arm, Kane dropping Austin sound in that suplex. Austin tried the sleeper. Kane turned it into the headlock and then used it against Austin.
But Kane has to make the tag or this match is over.
Austin makes the tag to the game. The game. Picking Kane up. Taking Kane down. Single leg pickup. And now drop the knee into that quadricep muscle. But that will not be the focus. Kane brought back up to his feet. How much more punishment can any human being? Kane, the Undertaker, whomever, how much more can he take? And the game looking for the pedigree. And got it. Kane just got pedigree. And Triple H, not going for the cover, tags in the WWF champion. And it's Austin going for the cover. And the Undertaker came in with a shot right to Austin's head. I don't understand why the game didn't go for the cover.
Get the hell out! Get out! Get out!
Oh, look out! Choke slam! The Undertaker got the choke slam in on the WWF champion. If Kane can make the cover, we've got a new WWF champion.
And meanwhile, the billion-dollar princess, Stephanie McMahon Helmsley, has Hebner distracted. Hey! Hey!
Oh, the referee just shot Stephanie.
He just shut down Mr. McMahon's daughter.
Cover! There's a cover! There's a cover! Oh, my God! How close was that? Kane a half a count away from winning the WWF title with one arm.
But Kane has no leverage. Kane cannot lean on Austin. He can't hook the leg. And now Triple H comes back into the game.
Another tag. Austin in the game, make the exchange. And Kane with the Enziguri. And Triple H ran right into the official. Kane's got to make a tag here. Referee Earl Hebner got hit right in the face. Kane is close to his corner. Kane is there. Kane made the tag. I'm not so sure the referee saw it, but Kane did make the tag. And the Undertaker opening up on Austin, opening up on the game. Triple H a legal man here. And the Undertaker, manhandled, single-handedly, beating down the Intercontinental Champion. And Austin knocked in the corner. Those huge body shots on the WWF Champion. Undertaker, my God, he's on fire, Paul.
He's taking on The Undertaker, taking on Austin and Triple H all by himself.
Also knocked outside. Undertaker. Trying to get the game. Oh my God.
Last ride.
Jesus. God almighty. A last ride.
Taker's not the legal man. The Undertaker is not the legal man.
Come on.
He cannot win the Intercontinental Championship if he's not the legal man.
The referee did not see the tag, apparently, is all I can figure. And Austin from behind, and a low blow by Austin. The starter on Kane. Austin, the illegal man, with a low blow on the Undertaker, caught the starter on Kane. But Austin's not the legal man either. I think it's Triple H and Kane. The referee on the outside, and so are the Undertaker. And Austin, hey, wait a minute. Stephanie just gave her husband one of those title belts, those championship belts. Austin knocked over the railing by the Undertaker.
But meanwhile, Triple H has the title in his hand.
Kane barely able to stand. Triple H took the last ride. He's barely able to stand. But Triple H has got a weapon, and he got knocked back in his face. My God, after all this, are you going to tell me that Kane is going to beat the game for the Intercontinental title here? And the Princess is in the ring. Oh, God! For the love of God, Kane kicks Stephanie right in the face. And there's Mr. McMahon with a sledgehammer. Wait a minute. Oh, on the elbow. The sledgehammer. Mr. McMahon was going for the ride, but the game's got the sledgehammer. And right in the head. Oh, my God. McMahon throwing the referee. Getting the referee up. The sledgehammer hit Kane in the head. No. No, God. No, damn it. No.
Tag team champion.
The winners of this bout and new World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
My God, I don't believe it. I don't believe this. Damn it. This is not right, Paul.
Believe it because it's happening. He who has the gold has the power, and he who has the power has the gold.
Austin and Triple H would not have the gold. It would have been with a damn sledgehammer and Mr. McMahon getting involved.
But they have it. They have the gold. Austin and Triple H are the new WWF Tag Team Champions.
The two-man power trip have all the gold, but by God, if The Undertaker's got a breath in his body, there's going to be some serious hell to pay. Somebody's going to get hurt badly.
Now, I know I've got a lot to learn here in the World Wrestling Federation, and there are many hills and valleys that Rocky Maivia must endure. But with your support and the great people of the World Wrestling Federation behind me, I believe Rocky Maivia can accomplish anything.
Well, he made a liar out of me, McMahon. I said we weren't going to have any of those boring speeches.
Classy young man. Fitness athlete, Rocky Maivia.
Ladies and gentlemen, we must inform you that in the new sensation of the squared circle, the voting was extremely close, and Stone Cold Steve Austin, you came in second. Just so you...
Here we go. Now you did it. Yeah, hit the host. I've never seen that in an award show.
Just go sit your ass down. I never finished second in nothing in my life.
Tell him,
and
man.
I'd like to know whoever the hell counted them votes, go ahead and stand up so I can take a good look at you.
It's McMahon right here by me.
I didn't count him.
I wonder what your phone bill was, son, every time you called in and voted for yourself, because there can't be no way that I didn't win this award.
Right.
Shut up. You remember this, son, with a snap of my fingers, I could come out there and take that Intercontinental Championship right from your ass. Moving on to bigger fish in the pond, though, Bret the Hitman Hart. At Survivor Series, you made the big comeback, son. And with the biggest lucky 3 seconds of your life, you beat me. Well, that don't sit good with Stone Cold. And at WrestleMania, you will feel the wrath of Austin 316, because I ain't had a good night of sleep since that night. As far as Ken Shamrock goes, you look in my eyes, son, and you realize that I don't care where you come from, what you've done with the UFC. You don't call it like you see it. And I will be all over you. And in your worst street fight, all your little buddies in the UFC, they won't be able to pull my ass off of you, and you will suffer some hard times. You ain't the most dangerous man in the world. The most dangerous man in the world is talking to you. And that's the bottom line.
Right there and slap that smile off his
WrestleMania 13, Austin 316 rules. I set the world on fire in '96, and you can damn well bet your bottom dollar the World Wrestling Federation title or the Intercontinental title will be Stone Cold's, because there can be no other way.
My goodness.
When I came in, they called me the ringmaster. You know, I was healing up from having a tricep reattachment. You know, when I was working for WCW, I worked for ECW for a brief period of time, and then Vince calls me with this ringmaster idea. Okay, man, I ain't worked in a pretty good while, so I need a paycheck, so I'm going to come in with the ringmaster with Ted DiBiase as my manager. And I love Ted DiBiase, one of my favorite workers, but the ringmaster sucked. And so then I got my gears turning, and I watched this special on HBO, and the concept, and I had this deal in my head, and the Stone Cold Steve Austin thing was born at my house when I was living in Atlanta. And because I wanted more than what they had planned for me, you know, it's just, you got to get guys to step up and assert themselves. And when a guy hands them a piece of paper, because that's the words they're supposed to say, hey, read that, put it in your back pocket, know what you've got to say to sell tickets, but use your own brain, because you have to have different characters and personalities. And when you got one guy writing all these things, it's just, I don't know, I'm kind of changing the subject on you, but it's just, and trying to go to the top. I mean, you got to go out and you take chances, and you just do things. And more often than not, it's when a guy finally gets a push here, it's because in a lot of cases, you know, they weren't trying to push him, but he's a guy that's kind of just starting to shine. He's starting to shine. Kurt Angle is a great example. Here was a guy who just started to shine on his own, and all of a sudden it was like, hey, this guy's a super talent. They put the rocket pack on the guy, and he is what he is now. He's one of the, you know, my favorite guys to work with. He's an awesome talent in the ring. He's a great interview, everything like that. And that was because how hungry he is for the business. You know, The Rock did the same thing. They said, die, Rocky, die when he first came in, and all that turned around. But because, you know, he was so passionate about the business and he wanted to be successful, you know, you got to be born hungry. God dang, you just can't sit around on your damn heels and expect everything to come to you. Go get it.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, perspiring. Stone Cold can't wait to get this over. Stone Cold wants it done one way or another, and he wants it done tonight. Uh-oh, it's street fight time. It won't be for the weak at heart. Where is he? Don't worry, McMahon, he'll be here. Is he coming or not? Here he comes!
just all over, Mike. Look at Bret Hart is just all over him.
Well, pound him into oblivion.
Stone Cold Steve Austin has just been hammered. Wait, Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels.
Look out!
Oh, he almost got Bret. He got Owen. Michaels coming in to clean out.
What's he doing here?
Shawn Michaels. He's going after Bulldog.
Yeah, look out, Bulldog.
He's going after. Oh, he just got him again. Michaels.
Get away.
Michaels going after Barry as a chair. He got him again.
Look at this.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, but Bret Hart's still in the ring.
And Michaels almost got Bret Hart, but he missed.
But the Hart Foundation apparently got the job done. The trap was set. Austin was the bait.
Well, ring the bell. Start the street fight. We're ready to go with action.
Anything goes in a street fight. There can be no disqualification.
Austin wanted to finish this off once and for all. And unfortunately for him, it has finished all right. And Bret Hart knows it. Look at him. He knows he has Austin right where he wants him. His brother and his brother-in-law coming down to help him out. It's been 3-on-1. No one's going to recover. Look at this from that. Bret Hart is fighting. Oh, yeah.
Bret Hart is systematically, physically dissecting Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's just a matter of time, perhaps until Austin's career is ended.
And that would please the hitman Bret Hart. Just last night, when you thought that Bret was going to submit in his own hold. That's right, Austin. If you missed it last night, Austin actually put the sharpshooter on Bret Hart. Had it not been for Bulldog and Owen, I don't know that Bret Hart would be here today. But look what Bret Hart is doing.
Austin is virtually defenseless.
Whoa! Oh!
Well, according to Bret Hart, he claims this is what American fans, at least, want him to do. They want him to be. They want him to be this way.
Remember, it's a street fight. Anything goes. There can be no disqualification.
What's he gonna do now?
Austin is
Uh-oh!
Austin is unconscious.
Bret Hart knows how this feels. Oh, Bret will snap Austin's ankle. He'll snap it like a twig.
So what?
Oh, no! Austin dodged the bullet.
But there are plenty more bullets where that one came from. Oh, and just like he did last night, Austin leveling Bret Hart, knocking him down to his size now.
Austin striking the kneecap. Oh, driving the steel chair right into the ligament, right into the knee joint.
He's stomping his face in. Oh, no!
Austin has one fighting wrestling machine.
Look at these sadistic fans. Bret Hart was right about him.
And Austin is doing to Bret what Bret was doing to him. Oh!
Right in the wrist, right in the knee. Every joint in Bret's body is being attacked. He's got the hitman.
He's gonna cripple the hitman.
And Bulldog and Owen are nowhere to be found.
Where are they?
Shawn Michaels ran them off. And now, Stone Cold Steve Austin just might accomplish what he set out. He was bent on accomplishing to begin with, and that's putting Bret the Hitman Hart out of action.
Look at Bret Hart's leg. It's totally useless now.
And now, Stone Cold stalking Bret Hart. Look at this.
That hyena is stalking his prey.
Okay,
Bret Hart is wounded.
Oh, no. That... Oh! Nothing but contempt for Stone Cold. Bret Hart, who has nothing but contempt for the fans in America.
sharpshooter. And this time, there's no Bulldog. This time, there's no Owen. There's nobody but Bret Hart and Stone Cold. Bret Hart's knee is ripping and tearing with his own hole at the hands of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Bret Hart is screaming in pain. What are these referees doing? I hope they're trying to stop it. The Hitman's whole career may be flashing right before his eyes. It could be over. I mean, permanently over for the Hitman's wrestling career.
Now you're saying like you're concerned about him, Jim Ross. You know you don't care about him, just like these fans don't care about him.
And Stone Cold, the most tenacious fighter in the WWF, is not about to give up. I think they're going to have to rid Stone Cold off Bret Hart.
Listen to these fans.
Listen to this.
Where is Owen? Where's the Bulldog?
Man, we need some more officials down here. That's enough. I mean, I may not agree with Bret Hart's American family values stuff, but he's still a great athlete, and this is enough. Enough's enough. But nonetheless, I think it almost had to end this way. I mean, yeah, but you got to have some kind of compassion. He's a human being. All right, he's a human being, of course. But as far as Stone Cold is concerned, he's so pumped up, he's so jacked. Bulldog, and come on, it was a setup, and you know it, JR. Bret Hart set up Stone Cold Steve Austin. He sent Bulldog and Owen from behind, attacking Stone Cold from his back.
Hey, how do you know that Stone Cold Steve Austin didn't have it set up for Shawn Michaels to come out here and help him, huh?
Austin has no allies, but that's not the point. Steve Austin has made his point here. He's established his dominance in this rivalry. But enough is enough. And Michaels must be keeping Bulldog and Owen at bay with a chair. Otherwise, they would be here, no doubt. The Hart Foundation has been reunited to a certain extent in terms of their... Oh, and finally they get him off. Bret is hurt severely.
All right, gentlemen, and I use that term somewhat loosely. The reason I call this meeting here today, our first meeting together, so maybe we get to know each other on a one-to-one basis here. What I hold in my hands is the new orientation manual, and I expect each and every one of you to memorize this thing front to back, back to front, whatever you got to do. You've got to understand what direction this company is now going. You, take that, and if he can't read, you read it to him. Let's start. Let me move these office supplies out of the way so I can see you. Let's get to know each other. Let me ask a few questions, find out what you do, what your damn names are.
This ought to be
sir,
good.
You do what, and you are who?
I'm Dennis O'Rourke, Senior Vice President of Marketing, Research, and Development.
Really?
Wow.
Is that supposed to impress me?
I hope so.
Well, you're fired.
What did I do?
You're fired for looking stupid. Now get your ass out the door. I said get your ass out the door.
I never did like that guy.
He's been here 9 years.
Well, look at somebody sit your ass on the way out.
Nobody ever knew what he did.
I hope we ain't got too many more smart asses here. Hey, blockhead. Yeah, you.
Me?
Yeah. What's your name?
My name is Jason Vasquez.
Well, what do you do?
I'm a mailroom clerk here.
Would you like a promotion?
Hell yeah.
Well, then come over here, sit your ass down, you got your promotion.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Right, your job is this. If I snap my fingers, damn it, I want a beer and I want it now and I want it open.
You got it.
You can't promote him.
Does anybody have a problem with Jason's promotion?
Yeah, I do.
I said, has anybody got a problem with this promotion?
No, sir.
All right, let's continue the meeting. I'm getting really getting to know you guys. You do what?
My name's Kevin Albanese. I'm the director of MIS.
You got some pudding hanging off your nose there. What does MIS mean? Mingling shit?
No, Stone Cold. I'm in charge of your computer department here at the World Wrestling Federation.
Tell me more.
He's a nerd.
I take care of any...
No, I don't want to hear more, because what I want to do right now is have a good old-fashioned beer drinking contest, because I want to find out exactly where you guys stand. The rules are simple. I'm gonna pass out this beer. Jason, pick up all that damn beer that you spilled earlier. Do you do that at your house?
No, sir.
Then you won't do that here if you want your job. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
All right, but pass these some bitches some beer.
You
I want
promoted the
everybody to drink up. The rules are this. When I come back in this room, if you're still standing, you still got a job.
What is he
If
doing?
you're not standing, if you land on the ground, puking and pissing and vomiting all over the place, that means your ass is fired.
There's never been alcoholic beverage in that
start
boardroom.
drinking the damn beer. No slackers here. Here, you
They
get
drink
2
every
of
day
them.
at
No, you
lunch.
get 3. There you go. Hot shot lawyer.
2
Okay.
hour lunches.
There's another one for you.
Drinking those
Rocky
damn
Mountain down here.
martinis and
I
stuff.
snap my damn fingers. I better have one. Gentlemen, start drinking right now, and that's the bottom line because the new CEO says so.
God, no!
Maybe they'll get this right.
People are happy now. This was supposed to be a night to remember. This is supposed to be Stone Cold Steve Austin Appreciation Night. I got a man down over here. Are you okay? What? Are you okay? What? Are you okay?
I want you to kick it.
What?
Yeah, I'm
What?
okay.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'll be
What?
just fine. Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm
What?
okay. Yeah, I'm okay.
What?
I'll be just
Are you
fine.
okay? What? Take 43? What? You think you're funny?
No.
Take for what? Are you okay? I'm really concerned about you. What? This was supposed to look at this as pathetic.
He's the WWF champion. What else can he prove?
It's Austin! The Rattlesnake is here! Stone Cold is here! Stone Cold Steve Austin was in the ambulance! And Triple H, he's gonna get his now! Triple H is gonna get his now! The Rattlesnake is here! Oh my God! You know what they say, King? Paybacks! Paybacks! They're hell, but look at this! It was Triple H who put Austin out of action at SummerSlam, and the Rattlesnake is giving him his receipt. Oh my God! Stone Cold's on fire! The Rattlesnake is back! Yeah! And the Rattlesnake put the hurt on Triple H. Oh, and listen to this capacity crowd. And it's Triple H who's going for the ride in the ambulance. It's Triple H going for the ride. Where's he taking him? He's leaving with him. He's actually leaving with him. What is he gonna do? Stone Cold Steve Austin's returned. He's put Triple H in the back of that ambulance. The Rattlesnake is back. The Rattlesnake is back with a vengeance. Where's he going? Where's Stone Cold Steve Austin taking Triple H? We're outside the Pepsi Arena now, folks. Stone Cold is driving that ambulance. Triple H is in the back. What in the world is he doing? I have no idea. Wait a minute. What in the world is the Rattlesnake doing here? This can't be good. It can't be good for Triple H. You remember what Stone Cold said? He was going to get Triple H back. Wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. What the? Austin, what the hell is it? Is he commandeering that semi? Stone Cold Steve Austin in the cabinet truck. Folks, Triple H is in the back of an ambulance. Oh no! 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 Triple H is in that ambulance! The Rattlesnake with a truck! What? A wounded Rattlesnake has struck! He's crazy! Stone Cold Steve Austin is insane! Look at this! Okay! Triple H, the WWF champion, is in that ambulance! Stone Cold is lost!
Who do you think's going to start?
It's hard to tell. It looks like Cactus and Steamboat. Interesting. Look at the smile. Look at that pretty face.
Here we go. It's going to be Cactus, Steamboat beginning things. And you talking about a man who wants somebody. Steamboat wants Cactus Jack. A block. Chop to the head. And again. Look at Steamboat. High impact maneuvers, knowing that's what you got to do against Cactus Jack.
Well, I think Steamboat set Cactus up right there because he knew Jack would never break fairly. So Steamboat was waiting for that hand to be thrown, blocked it beautiful, went on the offense, and here you can see Steamboat wrestling, and that could be tough for Cactus Jack, actually wrestling down on the mat with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
And I would agree, for Cactus Jack to be able to be Oh, he goes right back down to the mat of his own, and pounding away at Steamboat. Look at this. And now Jack missed. Steamboat, the first man to his feet, he gets the first blow in. Look at that kick. Trying to cover here. Oh, he's going again. This is not a wrestling match, it's a fight. They go on the outside. This could be trouble for Steamboat here.
Well, this is probably where Cactus Jack wants it to end up, and now we got all four of them out there. Here comes Wyndham driving Stunning Steve back in the ring. They're not the legal men in the ring. The legal men is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Cactus Jack.
Yeah, someone should have told Austin that at first. Chop and an elbow. Out goes Austin. Cactus trying to get Steamboat to come out again.
And Paul Lee calling for a timeout outside the ring. Problem is, there ain't no timeouts in wrestling.
You're right, Jess, there ain't.
Look at Paul Lee trying to reason with Cactus. This ought to be interesting. Look at Paul Lee saying, bang, bang, get in there, bang, bang.
Maybe that's the only two command words he knows. Maybe it's 2 bang bangs in, 1 bang out, or something like that.
Didn't Cactus graduate from Michigan too?
We've talked about that before. That has not happened. Austin wants to tag in, and Cactus Jack's going to oblige here. And Austin, he and Steamboat are no strangers, but he wants Barry Windham.
Bring him in, says Stunning Steve.
Probably not as much as Windham wants him. All right. Fans are wanting to see this. Windham and Austin. Collar and elbow tie. Quickly, Austin trying to pound his way through Barry Windham.
You know what's unique about this matchup? In Austin, you have the longest reigning television champion in history, and in Windham, you got the shortest reigning champion in history.
Bear hug applied by Austin. And a belly-to-belly out of it. What power possessed by Windham that time?
Well, Windham 6'7" and about 290 pounds of him. And Austin better be careful if he's going to try to match up strength for strength with Big Barry Windham.
I'm told we have to go to a break. Fans, if the match ends during the break, we have the tape machines rolling. We'll show you what happened. If not, the match will continue right for this very short timeout. Don't you dare go away. Back with you on WCW Worldwide. Tony Schiavone, Jesse the Body Ventura. The match continues. Windham, Steamboat, Cactus Jack, Stunning Steve Austin. Since Steamboat has come in, he's been working on that left arm of the World TV Champ.
And the TV Champ been in there for quite some time now. He needs to make a tag to Cactus Jack or he's in serious trouble because Steamboat and Barry Windham with quick tags in and out of the ring. They've cut the ring off and Stunning Steve is in trouble. You can see the Dragon cinching in that arm bar on Stunning Steve. Look at the pain on Austin's face.
Remember, his primary move is a stun gun. It's almost a suplex type maneuver. To be able to execute that, you must pick your opponent up. Of course, if one arm is damaged, that is virtually impossible. So Steamboat trying to take away his primary weapon, and so is Barry Windham as he comes back in. Full arm Dragon twist, takes him down to his knees, brings him back up. Look at this.
Well, you know what Wyndham's thinking here, Schiavone. If he can injure Stunning Steve, cause bodily injury to him, well, it's going to make it that much easier when he signs against him in the television championship. I think Windham totally out to cause injury to Stunning Steve here.
2 and a 2 count, and why not?
And why not?
Yes, it's a man's sport. That's what you would tell me. Injuries are a part of it. I've heard that lecture from you I don't know how many times.
How would you know it all, Schiavone, what I would tell you?
I've been working with you.
You barely ever listen to me because you think you're so smart and know it all the time.
Steamboat still holding on to that left arm. Oh, Austin with a great counter move. And I talked about it last week. A thinking man's wrestler, always thinking. You can't let your guard down at all against stunning Steve Austin. And he's going right to the back of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Elbow, that was right to the side of the neck. Pick up, and a slam.
Austin needs to tag. There he goes. He's tagged in Cactus. And look at the Dragon. The Dragon vulnerable right here. Austin hurt him, and here comes Cactus in to finish him off, possibly.
Hey, it's good team strategy, Jess. You can't deny that. With Austin and Cactus Jack. And the fans rallying behind the Dragon, who's chopping away. Down to one knee, bounce back up. Into the far side ropes, and Cactus leveled him with an elbow. But look at Dragon, scamper to his feet. Oh.
And Cactus getting him in the corner, 2 left hands, a third one, and followed by a big right.
Warning from Randy Anderson, referee in this match. And as he points Cactus Jack away, Barry Windham comes in, not helping matters, enabling the double team over on our left.
That's the problem. When you come in to save your partner, you open it up for the other team to get into a double team situation. And look at that, a suplex on a Cactus Jack.
2 count only. Steamboat reaching. Couldn't get there.
And I'll tell you, for an unorthodox team of Cactus Jack and Stunning Steve, Paul Lee's got them working pretty well together in there with quick tags and excellent teamwork.
Well, they're 2 great wrestlers. You can't deny that. Oh! He missed, and here comes Big Barry. He's going after both men. Foot to the gut. To the other side. And Barry leveling Cactus again. Side headlock. Paulie up on the apron. Oh, that time Cactus got the knee to the back. And once again, it goes back to great teamwork.
Excellent reversal there by Stunning Steve to fire him into Cactus. Cactus changing the tide of the match with that big knee. And now Big Barry Windham's in trouble, draped over the top rope at the mercy of the maniac, Cactus Jack.
You're watching this match on Worldwide. Good to have you with us. Windham staggered. That time Cactus caught him almost in a clothesline, but jerked his chin back as well. What an effective move. Missed that clothesline. And they both go down with clotheslines at the same time.
Now we got the race. Who can get to the corner first? And it looks like Cactus Jack arriving in a big tag. Here comes Stunning Steve in with a double axe handle, driving Windham back into the corner.
Tell you what, that was positioning on the blow, because not only did the double axe handle hit Barry, it drove him into a neutral corner away from the possible tag that time. Good wrestling by Austin. Look at this reversal. Austin showing power of his own. Windham's got him. 1, 2, he's got a 3.
Wow! Out of the blue, a rolling inside cradle.
The winners of the match, the team of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Barry Windham.
Well, as you can see, it's a beautiful night. You got the moon shining bright up there. You got the cars going back and forth over there. But you ain't got no one on this bridge but Stone Cold Steve Austin with the Intercontinental Championship belt. Rock, when I gave this belt to you, I did just that. You didn't have to earn a damn thing. Well, tonight, son, if you want to find it, I got a few things that I'm going to give you first. If you're going to find it, you're going to need a few objects. You're going to need your little mask so that you can see under the water. You're going to need your little snorkel. Hell, son, you might even need a regulator because you're going to have to go deep. So I got you ass a little oxygen tank, and I really doubt there's any oxygen in the damn thing. But nonetheless, there the damn thing is. And I tell you what, Rock, take your little flippers because you probably can't swim worth a damn either. Here's a cell phone. When you find the damn thing, dial my number. And here's a pager. When you dial me, tell me you found your little belt. I'll page you back, put the 316, and give you the big thumbs up. Rock, you're the biggest piece of trash I ever saw. It hurts me to do this, but I really don't give a damn about you or the WWF, so I'll see you a little bit later.
Oh, my. No! There goes the belt!
And that's the bottom line, because the 316 said so.
I see Steve heading towards the 316 truck Everyone thinks that because I'm coming back that I have this built-up impression in my head that I'm going to clean up the WWF. I know better than anyone else that it's going to be a real hard job. And,
Brett, we thank you so much for joining us. We're
It's
running
Austin's
out of time,
house now.
All right, thank you very much for joining us. Brett the Hitman
No,
Hart,
no,
Stone
no,
Cold.
no, no, no. You can tell him to go kiss off, but I've been here all night, and I ain't leaving yet. And you can stop counting me down because I done told you once, son. We got a damn problem.
Hey, wait a minute.
No more. That ain't gonna work.
There's a production assistant.
No, we ain't through that by a long shot. You don't count me down.
What is this?
Nobody counts me down. You want your precious minors? You think it's all fun and games for Stone Cold?
There should be something.
I went from my phone for 15 minutes, walking up and down this. It was in my front pocket.
Hey, Gary. Hey, man, how are you?
Yeah, that's got a day I'm having. And then he got to show up wearing this all jacked up.
Look at his watch. I know he's rich as a mother. That is rich money.
He may be Hercules, but he ain't got an $8,000 biscuit on him. But he got one at home that cost 16.
I wrote to you.
I know how you wrote. You still get your Black Gorilla?
Yes.
How many miles you got on it? Well, you never got?
I never got it. No, I'm the driver.
You got a gym in your crib?
I'm building one right now. Yeah, it's ready to go. You too?
Well, I'm in the marina. I'm a place down there in Texas.
Yeah.
But it ain't nothing fancy.
Yeah.
Remember the Rocky movie when he was training with all the boulders and then Dolph Lundgren had all the high-tech? I'm out there training with the boulders.
Good.
Little bitty boulders.
And the WWF title is at stake here, on the line.
And Kane is the champion.
In Cleveland. It ain't going to be pretty, but the gold is on the line.
What do you think McMahon is thinking right now? Oh, he's got to be a little worried.
Austin the aggressor. He started out just like last night. In the early part of the match, he was owning Kane.
Look at this.
But look at the power of the 7-foot, 325-pounder. The WWF champion, clad in a satanic red, knocking down the challenger. And man, I hadn't said that in a while. Austin, the challenger for the WWF title.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
Not particularly in a knockdown. This crowd is jacked. This match is everything we thought it was going to be in the early going. The rattlesnake is striking with fist and fire. Steve Fury and
this. He wants to beat Kane. He wants to regain the title, but he also wants to disappoint and humiliate. Vince McMahon. Look at this.
Austin looking for the stunner, and Kane, with great agility, landed on his feet.
Look out!
And Austin just caught Kane with a clothesline right off the top, right off the apron, and knocked Kane down.
Watch your hand! Oh my gosh!
It is getting nasty out here in no man's land. Business is picking up here. Oh! Good God, it sounded like a car wreck out there. Somewhere on the Ohio Turnpike.
Well, Stone Cold Steve Austin is pulling out all the stops. He's gonna do whatever it takes.
Referee Earl Hebner on the outside, letting these two men go. Austin cannot, I repeat, cannot win the title via count out. He cannot win the title via disqualification. Austin must pin Kane or make Kane submit to get his title back.
I wish this was a first blood match, but it's not, because I know Kane is gonna bust Austin open again. There he goes, he's going right for that head. Stop it!
Kane 7 feet, 325, the WWF champion. With a shocking victory at the King of the Ring, again thanks to his brother, The Undertaker.
Go for that head, Kane!
The Undertaker saying earlier, I did what I had to do. What does that mean? Why did he cost Austin the title? Yes, I can understand him not wanting his brother to set himself on fire. I can understand that. Well, there had to be a better way, a different way. And oh my, a mid-air collision, a Luther's press, and Austin rights and lefts and rights, right in the face of that mask.
I bet Vince McMahon is out of his chair now. What's he doing? Oh no!
Austin's not going down far. He's going for the ankle. Austin's trying to shatter the ankle apparently of Kane. And if Kane can't stand King, he's not nearly as dangerous as when he's 7 feet tall.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Look at this.
Austin going right for that knee.
And Stone Cold, when he's out there with that ring post, he's risking disqualification. That would be a big mistake.
Austin's like a lumberjack cutting down a giant redwood.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Great leg strength by Kane, powering Austin on the outside. The WWF title is at stake. There is no richer prize in this game.
That's right, and Stone Cold Steve Austin has shown no compassion up to this point, or about as much as The Undertaker showed last night.
The Texas Rattlesnake being challenged here in spades by the WWF champion.
Oh, man.
Physically and mentally on the outside. Again, all the odds, the chips are down. Austin's got to pin Kane. Look at the power. Look at the power of this heinous, this evil WWF champion.
Kane picks Austin up and throws him right down on that metal railing.
And Austin goes over 250 pounds. And Kane throwing Austin around like Austin was a light heavyweight.
That's right. He's a true champion, Kane is. He's a role model. Here's a man whose lips have never touched liquor.
Well, I'll tell you
never said a foul word in his life. I wish you could say that, JR.
This live crowd is unbelievable. We're going to see more tomorrow night in State College as Kane with a hard right hand.
And the only gesture Kane has ever done with his right hand is to salute the American flag.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen that?
Huh?
Have you seen it? Have you seen him do that? That's a yes or no question, by the way.
No, I heard Mr. McMahon say it.
Don't believe everything that you hear.
Well, I believe everything Mr. McMahon says. Oh, here we go. Open him up.
Tearing at the face of Austin. And a hard stomp, Austin right here. Oh, Paul Bearer. I smelled something. He took his shoe off and hit Austin right in the face with the damn thing.
I didn't see it.
And now Austin's going for Paul Bearer. Paul Bearer. Look out from behind. Look out. Oh. What a right hand. What a right hand by the WWF champion.
I'm telling you, these two men are relentless, and it makes me wonder, did The Undertaker help Kane win the WWF title because he thinks he can beat Kane or because he thinks he can't beat Stone Cold Steve Austin? What do you think, JR?
I don't know. That's that part of that conspiracy that I haven't figured out. And right now, that big, huge arm, the size of this man's arm, Kane, the WWF champion, is absolutely overwhelming. He's engulfed Austin's neck. And wait a minute.
Oh, here we go. Look at this.
Straight from hell comes The Undertaker. Now, what is his mission tonight?
I don't know, but I know what his mission was last night. He showed absolutely no compassion for Mankind. He threw Mankind off the top of that cell last night, and now here he comes tonight.
Mr. McMahon warned The Undertaker not to get involved in this, to heed his warning.
You better heed it.
Hard slam by Kane, the WWF champion.
What's The Undertaker out here to do? Is he going to help his brother?
Kane now stepping over the top rope. Look at this, 7 feet, 325. This is uncanny athleticism.
Oh!
What a collision. What a collision. And down goes Austin. That could be it right there. Big time lateral press. And referee Earl Hebner got along too.
Well, there's The Undertaker, but I don't think Kane needs The Undertaker's help. But maybe The Undertaker's out here to even the score. Maybe he's going to help Stone Cold Steve Austin. Maybe he feels guilt. You think?
I don't know what's in The Undertaker's head other than evil and aggression. Austin fighting back for the rattlesnake. The rattlesnake. Austin with so much rage. He wants that belt back.
Here we go.
Austin may go for the ride here. Yes, he does.
Yes.
A choke slam by Kane.
That is it. That is it. He's proven it. Look into your brother's eyes and let him realize that you're better than he ever was. You're the true WWF champion, Kane.
Kane has been obsessed by topping his brother, The Undertaker. Oh, no. Tombstone. Austin counters. And Austin going for the stunner. Kane misses that foot. Austin down there. The stunner. Stone Cold hooks the leg. Yes. Austin. No. Stone Cold. Stone Cold.
World Wrestling Federation champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin has just regained the WWF title.
But look at this. Undertaker's in the ring. What's going to happen now?
Kane is down from the stunner. Austin has his belt back. And The Undertaker is in the ring. And you're going to believe with evil intentions.
Oh, Bear. Whoa.